Hey yo, what's up, fam? You already know the deal. Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yo, what's up, fam? You already know the deal. Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yeah, lift the stones, move the weight, come in, sit down, time to elevate. True talk, love loud, let's begin. Great vibes on 10 for the win. We coming in strong with the check going wild. Big laughs, big thoughts, that's the style. Heavy talk, but the heart stay light. Great vibes here to make you laugh all night. Put it up to 10, let the vibe begin. Hit that like my friend for the win. Drop that 10, let the love roll in. It's great vibes on 10 for the win. Hold it up to 10, throw a 10 in the chat. Throw a 10, great vibes. Where the real ones at? Where the real ones at? Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yeah. When the combo gets deep, we don't shy. Truth hits hard, but the love stays high. Got the check going up, time to begin. Great vibes on 10 for the win. For the win, for the win, for the win, for the win. Drop your 10, drop your 10. Let's tune in, like a share, like a share. Check in, check in. It's great vibes on 10 for the win. Heavy stones get lifted, mindset free. Great vibes flowing through this energy. Talk deep, stay kind, feel the aftermath. Cause great vibes always here to make you laugh. Heavy stones get lifted, mindset free. Great vibes flowing through this energy. Talk deep, stay kind, feel the aftermath. Cause great vibes always here to make you laugh. Great vibes on 10, show that love. Hit that like, rise above. No hate, hate here, just real talk again. Welcome on, great vibes on 10. We coming in smooth, yeah, the check gon' spin. Heavy stones lifted, we moving again. Talk deep, laugh loud, woo. Truth to the brim. We vibing on 10, never less, let's get it in. Great vibes on 10, show the love, show the love. Woo. Hit that like, rise above. No hate, hate here, just real talk again. Welcome on, great vibes on 10. Woo. Heaven 10's up high, let's roll. Heavy talk, light heart, that's V-Mind, Evan Soul. It's the spot where the real ones show. Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yeah. Drop a 10, let's begin. Hit that like, spread love, tap, and you tune the great vibes. Let's get it, let's get it. We keep it fun, but respectful. We keep it deep and intellectual. We lift stones, heavy but movable. Great vibes, always here to make you laugh. That's undisputable. Alright, y'all, the show's about to start. Hit that like, drop a 10, and let's move these stones together. Hey yo, what's up, fam? You already know the deal. Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yo, what's up, fam? You already know the deal. Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yeah, lift the stones, move the weight, come in, sit down, time to elevate. True talk, love loud, let's begin. Great vibes on 10 for the win. We coming in strong with the check going wild. Big laughs, big thoughts, that's the style. Heavy talk, but the heart stay light. Great vibes here to make you laugh all night. Hit that like my friend for the win. Drop that 10, let the love roll in. It's great vibes on 10 for the win. Hold it up to 10, throw a 10 in the chat. Throw a 10, like great vibes. Where the real ones at? Where the real ones at? Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yeah. When the combo gets deep, we don't shy. Truth hits hard, but the love stays high. Got the check going up, time to begin. Great vibes on 10 for the win. For the win, for the win, for the win, for the win. Drop your 10, drop your 10. Let's tune in, like a share, like a share. Check in, check in. It's great vibes on 10 for the win. Heavy stones get lifted, mindset free. Great vibes flowing through this energy. Talk deep, stay kind, feel the aftermath. Cause great vibes always here to make you laugh. Heavy stones get lifted, mindset free. Great vibes flowing through this energy. Talk deep, stay kind, feel the aftermath. Cause great vibes always here to make you laugh. Great vibes on 10, show that love. Hit that like, rise above. No hate, hate here, just real talk again. Welcome on, great vibes on 10. We coming in smooth, yeah, the jack gon' spin. Heavy stones lifted, we moving again. Talk, laugh loud, woo. Truth to the brim. We vibing on 10, never let's get it in. Great vibes on 10. Show the love, show the love. Hit that like, rise above. No way, just real talk again. Welcome on, great vibes on 10. Heaven 10's up high, let's roll. Heavy talk, light heart, that's V-Mind, Evan Soul. It's the spot where the real ones show. Great vibes on 10 for the win. Drop a 10, let's begin. Hit that like, spread love, tap, and you tune the great vibes. Let's get it, let's get it. We keep it show's about to start. Hit that like, drop a 10, and let's move these stones together.
No, 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 no. Y'all, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Great Vibes on 10 for the win, y'all. We're back. We're back in the house one more time. It's good to see everybody back in here. I hope everybody had a great weekend and also a great start to your week. I know a lot of people are snowed in. A lot of people are iced in, especially on the eastern side of the United States. All right. So we got from Texas all the way up to Missouri, all the way up to Illinois, all the way to the right. Just a lot of stuff. Just going on. People, they're without their power. We got people that can't make it to work. I don't understand why the jobs are even open in the most critical areas. But again, companies are going to be companies. Um, from my last understanding, I know so far the unalive count is up to 21, I think. All right. So again, make sure y'all check on your families, check on your friends, or check on any loved one. All right. Because the weather is not good right now, and I told you all earlier last week, right after this ice and snow come through, it was going to a deep freeze was going to happen, and y'all are experiencing that right now. I think some of y'all are sitting at literally at 2-3 degrees with a wind chill. Like last night in some areas up in Minnesota, the wind chill was negative 56 degrees. All right, and again, y'all, it's going to be like this for a few days. All right, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, y'all. It's another one coming. All right. So again, I'm giving y'all maybe like a week and a half in advance warning. It's another one coming. All right, and I'm still trying to kind of map it out on a mesoscale to trying to see exactly what it's going to do. Um, Now we do have the ingredients in place, so if anything fall out the sky, it's just going to stick right to the ground. The atmosphere is there; it's just not looking good. Now, on day before yesterday, I know down in the lower part of Alabama, Mississippi, the Panhandle, I mean the bootleg of Florida, they had a few tornado warnings out there, and I think it was two tornadoes that touched the ground briefly. All right, so we had tornadoes, we had snow, we had rain, we had ice, all within that one big, huge storm. All right. Then I'm just updating y'all, okay? Then on top of that, while I'm trying to see exactly what this storm is doing and what's coming next, so I can make you all aware of what's going on, um, it's things going around on the internet about the reason why we are having this deep freeze. According to some um, social media analysts, allegedly something is in place to keep certain individuals frozen on this land. If you know what I'm talking about, you know exactly what I'm talking about. All right. Um, I know what they're speaking of, but this individual that being spoken of, you talking about a family of the water, right? The land, I'm still trying to figure that out. All right. Um, so y'all just all I tell you all, just do your research. Do your research. I know 2 pages that was taken down for sharing that particular content. So if you know what I'm talking about, you know exactly what I'm talking about. All right. Now is our GOVERNMENT responsible for a lot of storms that came through here and also in other places? Yes, absolutely, no doubt. Um, it's just I've seen some people say, well, we don't get this type of weather in January or in February. It only happens in November and December. Where the hell your ass been sleeping at? All right. I know a few times it was snowing in May. In May, early May. I remember in 1993, 94. It was icing on my birthday in May. All right. So let's see. Let's because you haven't seen it, that doesn't mean you found out something new. Um, Fat Boo said, "Stop hiding that sun from us, bitches." Yeah. Speaking of that, all right. Before we even get on the topic, speaking of that, yes, our atmosphere is very unbalanced. Yes, they are. There have been years they have been spraying chemtrails during sun up and during sunset. Well, shall I say sunrise and also during sunset. You were never catching it in the north. You were never catching it in the south. You always catch the chemtrails in the east and also the west. All right, and we understand what's going on with that. I'm not going to get deep within that. All right, um, and let me see what else. What else I'm missing out on? Um, yeah, look out for your families. All right, make that phone call. All right, make that phone call. But again, y'all, we do have another storm that's going to hit us. That's coming out of the Arctic. Because the jet stream is going to bend a little. All right, and that's going to be our next snow/ice event. Now, the impact that it's going to have, I don't know yet, but I see it on the radar. But we talking about like a week, maybe a week and a half from now. Um, let's see what else. Trying to give a few updates. Also, YouTube, y'all, we have a live goal. Just need 10 people to knock that live goal out. Everybody that's watching in on Rumble, thank you so much for coming in. Eternally Tired, thank you so much for coming in. Say, hey, Rumble and family, good to see you in the building. Everybody's coming in on TikTok. It's good to see y'all in the building. I see I have a few moderators in here already and a few on YouTube. Thank y'all for coming in for moderating the chat. Again, y'all, I don't ask people to do this. I don't pay them to do this. They do this on their own free will. And so, when they do come in here to moderate the chat, is very well appreciated. So thank you so much to all the moderators. All right. So shout out to the moderators, and they be busy. The moderators be busy, and they don't do it just because it's the channel. They do this because they do it because they enjoy it. And no matter what we talk about, they just want to see the truth being brought out. All right. And when I tell y'all these moderators be up day and night, they do. All right. Even they even have their own families, and they still come in here and just show love to the channel and shoot out information, cuss me out for not reading some of their materials. And I still I'm like 50 in a hole already. So again, moderators, I want y'all to understand everything that y'all have been doing is not going unnoticed. People are always showing you all love, and they say they love, being in the chat with y'all when y'all come up on the panel. They love the information that y'all put out, and also they love the company. So shout outs to all the moderators in the building. All right. Let's see. What else? So yesterday I had to take a little break from social media. Again, y'all, I do need the rest too because I do have a life outside of social media. And then on top of that, I dropped a few points in the league because we did not finish out the gift gallery. All right. The gift gallery it wasn't done at all. But I will give a shout out to everybody that did, that was able to do what they was able able to do. All right, with the gift gallery. And I gave everybody a shout out that was in the gift gallery on Friday. All right. So y'all, let's make it this week. It's fresh, it's new. All right. Let's make sure we get in that gift gallery and go ahead and get in there and start knocking this stuff out. Yes, Jennifer, we do love our mods. So we're gonna give a shout outs to Don. We're gonna give a shout outs to Peanut. We're gonna give a shout outs to Randy. We're gonna give a shout outs to Fat Boo. We're going to give a shout outs to Amy, of course, Edie. Let's see who else in here. we'll give a shout outs to and I'm talking about the moderators I see here now. Mercury, I know she's going to be here shortly. Um, give a shout outs to Don. Don and Diva. But one thing I will say, moderators, remember, this year is going to be full of surprises. All right. Let's just make sure we stay active in the chat. Uh, if somebody have an important question, make sure we pin it, or or even if you don't understand it, request them to come up. All right. And y'all, one thing about the moderators, they on this worldwide social media, on this worldwide social media, um, yeah, the worldwide social media, um, yeah, this worldwide social media. Um, most people say the World Wide Web. That's where www come from. But the WWSM. So anytime y'all go to Google or y'all go to your search bar, put in WWSM dot whatever you're looking for dot media. All right, because you're looking for footages. All right, not statements. Uh, yes, you is, Don. You're gonna walk this with me today. You gonna walk right here with me. Uh, so y'all, as y'all know, last week was a little heavy for a lot of people. We had a lot of misunderstanding with the mods. With Miss Outlaw and a few people in the chat. I am happy to report that everything is cleared up now. Everything is fine. Again, that's what family go through. You have your ups, you have your downs, you have sometimes you just want to, punch somebody in their left nostril. But at the end of the day, we can get together and say, you know what, I misunderstood you. Let's keep moving forward. All right, so everything is fine on this worldwide social media. Um, let me see what else I'm missing. Again, I hope everybody is safe. You said eat it, and Randy said eat it, and I cried. I can believe that. I can believe that. Let's give a shout outs to Laura. You sitting on top right now. We're gonna give a shout outs to Peanut, Seashell, Julia, Angela, Shakira, been pretty. We got Don, Latanya, Jordan, Peggy, Lady Paris, Teresa, Jackie, Renee, Vic, Shauna Girl, and Anisi. I am the niche. All right. So that's a shout out to everybody that has either given a donut, a rose, a heart me, that hit towards the live goal. Thank y'all so much. And even everybody that's coming in, y'all, let's make sure we get these taps up. Let's keep the live moving. And also, y'all, like within every maybe 20 minutes on TikTok, make sure you share the live out to your stories. Um, that's only if you're enjoying the live, right? If we're putting out valuable information, feel free to share it out. All right. And also, newsflash update: everybody they put their orders in, your order will be delayed. All right. Ain't nobody moving in my city. Okay, like nobody is moving. We are completely iced in. We're iced in, all right? And I'm just talking about literally in my driveway, I have literally over a half a foot of sleet in my driveway. Trying to get out the garage, I turn the roof of my damn truck off. But again, no one is moving. Is still, so again, your shipment will be delayed, uh, at least until the roads are passable. Okay, that way I can get out to get yours to ship your stuff out. All right, but y'all stuff is over here and it's ready to go. All right, just to let you know, everybody. I think I sent the email out letting you all know that. All right. Um, Edie said the YouTube store has King Tut mask. Gotcha. Um, Peggy said I couldn't watch Tori's bullshit on Friday. I would have raged. Peggy, a lot of people went into rage over the weekends because the information that she put out and how she talked about her mother and also her family. And truth be told, is eating this stuff up. And again, I'm putting out a memo, or at least putting out a message to them, just let them know, just do more research. All right. Again, I tell you all, I'm not here to discredit anybody, experiences. All right. I'm not here to do that. I'm just here to understand what's going on. But again, we got to call spades a spades, right? So if you come out here, telling these stories, you know, with the expense of other people's mental, um, just even talking about it, just even starting to get my nerves up. Especially that young lady we had on the other day that broke down crying on the platform, that she had, spoken with these two individuals. Um, but again, it's not right for this young lady to be on social media, um, telling these false tales about the things that happened to her. And y'all saw on Saturday. Saturday we had a young lady up here. Uh, you know, the older uh, Karen. I call them Karens. Um, y'all heard it for yourself. She came up here, and when I was trying to reason with her, we understood that she was, you know, emotionally, bonding with the story, because I asked her a few questions and she couldn't even answer them. All right. So again, if you're going to say I believe somebody or I follow somebody, you believe every word that's coming out of their mouths, but you don't know the backstory and you don't know time events, different things like that. What are you doing? Um, well, she said, "Hey, well, I've been through it." Well, there you go, right there. Because you've been through something, that doesn't mean that somebody else is telling the truth about what they've been through. All right. So again, y'all got to be careful on that. Um, uh, B Genie said Friday was rough due to my essay's history, and I broke down, and I figured that. It's one thing Dawn said when she got up on the panel. She said that she can feel the energy inside the room. Um, it was different, and she still navigated through to try to keep the energy somewhat balanced, because at the moment I couldn't do it. So she came in and just kind of helped out, and I stepped away and pretty much let her have the platform. So shout outs to Dunn for giving us your energy on Friday and Saturday. It's very much appreciated. Um, Now, before we again, y'all, I see already we got 11 people out of 20 that went ahead and hit the live goal. So YouTube, I just need 10 people, 10 people, all right, just 10 people to knock this live goal out. All right. Is I'm missing something? No. Okay, they're gone. All right. And also, if anybody have any questions, once again, before we get started, feel free to drop it in the chat, because near the ending of the live, that's when we will invite people up on the panel to ask any questions that you need about anything that pertains to this story. And as y'all can see, today's topic is to kind of get away from that energy. I'm telling y'all, I'm in a vote. Shelly said, all right, mark my words, y'all. Shelly said, Shelly said the feds have videos of Allie Carter at Diddy freak-offs between 2008 and 2010. All right. Again, you know, they want to call us fake. You know, this channel over here, and other channels are fake, and we don't know what we doing. Um, we not doing the proper research. And again, I think people are missing what we're doing. They completely missing the point, and they are putting out false information across social media. And clearly, anybody that have been following my channel for the past at least 6 months, you know exactly what I'm doing. All right. Um, but again, we don't owe an explanation to no one. All right. Uh, nope, that's not it. All right. So I'm gonna tell y'all something. Um, if the young lady I brought up Saturday, and y'all listen to me closely, I asked her one question, ma'am. Name me one thing that I've said that was incorrect when it comes to Tori Outlaw. She couldn't name it. Um, and I asked her, do you have proof of anything that the stuff that that she alleges? And she said no. Right. But she's also said that it's going to come. It's about to drop. We need to be, you better wait. It's better. The stuff that Tori and Shelly have been saying over the past 5 years, oh, we're going to release this or we're going to release that. Insurance holders, be on standby because we're going to need these documents. We're going to need these and we're going to need those. And as y'all see, the lady that was here, she said it right out of her mouth. Y'all just wait because they are about to release it. They're about to release it. And I immediately just looked at the chat and y'all said, well, here we go again. Here we go again. And that's what she do to her supporters. She leave her supporters in suspense, hanging off the edge, looking over the mountain. And they've been doing this for a very long time. So people get upset with us that do our research. And again, it's funny how we still do our research, but we still get called out, right? It's not like we just putting out false information. It's kind of hard to argue with dates and facts, right? It's very hard to argue with that. But again, we're dealing with social media. People are going to say what they want to say, and people are going to do what they want to do. Yes, the cognitive dissonance is very wild. Either that's an understatement. So again, thank y'all so much for coming in, and I hope everybody is warm before we get started. I hope everybody is warm. Make sure you cover up them thumb toes. Them thumb toes can be very concerning, all right? Especially when you have them up underneath the sheets. Make sure your toenails are cut because if you don't, you will slice your cheap ass silk sheets. The ones you got 2 years ago off Shein. Make sure you keep those. I think better yet, every time you go to bed, make sure you put some duct tape on your toes, and then put socks on. You should be okay. All right. Anything else? What you mean? Damn you! What I do, Coco? Randy said, "Great vibes. No way Tori could get CPS reports with Janice's name unredacted. I don't. IDLF. She requested her records. It will only have Tori's name unredacted, so it's fake or an inside job with Shelly. Illegally obtained confidential records. So that's right. That's right. You're right. You're right. So this is what we're going to do. So I don't be off with the topic, because sometimes we can be all over the place. The reason why I'm going to this one is because I think this is I spoke about this video, but I never showed this video. All right. Not on this channel. All right. I spoke about it, but y'all never seen it. All right. So again, when I was just looking through and I played this video, and I think I was maybe like 23 minutes in, I was like, no, they never seen this one. All right. So again, I really hope that people are paying attention to this channel. Again, and here's the number one question, Edie and Randy, that we get. Great vibes. Why are you so obsessed with talking about this young lady? What is your point? Why are you doing this? Tell her to get off the internet. It's funny how people come over here and check this channel, but don't nobody go, her supporters over there, they don't check her. Any information that she put out, you don't hear her supporters asking, well, can you show us proof? Friday was the most disrespectful live I've ever seen this young lady do, the way she talked about her mother. Did you see Truth Be Told correct that young lady? Absolutely not. And then on top of that, on their podcast, they also said that they never used the term they don't use the term pedophilia, right? Pedos. Y'all remember Shelly saying that? She said, I never heard it so much in my life, people calling us pedos, and we don't do that. Wait, whoa, hold on, Bigfoot. No, they scream that word all damn day. All day, every day. All right? But again, when she was calling her mother the scum of the earth and a surrogate and the list goes on, a creature, they just sitting there, okay. Dustin just sitting there with his head down. Beverly just sitting there looking at the camera, nodding her head. But they play a video of mine of Miss Outlaw going off on Tory. They was happy to play that like they proved something. Again, y'all are rookies at this. Y'all don't have no idea what's going on the block. So that little shit right there, that doesn't mean nothing. Then on top of that, they call themselves trying to dig into people's background, like Miss Outlaw's background, the shit that happened in the 80s or early 90s. Again, that's nobody's business. If it's true, if it's not true, I don't give a damn. We're only after the stories that she put out. But again, what are y'all trying to prove over there? And also, truth be told, guess what we do over here? We interact with our chat room. All right? We interact. We don't have most of our chat room coming at us. Right? I'm like talking crazy at us. People come in and out doing that. We want that, right? You want that back and forth every now and then. People like drama. It's social media. But when you got 95% of your chat is after you, it's after, and what I mean after you is like, hey man, do your research. That's after Shelly and that's after Tory. That says something right there. All right? But you had over 1,000 people in your room. And most of them was throwing, cool mama, how you doing? So again, I told y'all several times, and I'm going to tell you again, Dustin, Beverly, my channel is open. We don't have to come over there. Y'all can come over here. All right? Y'all can come over here, and we can have a very, very, productive conversation. My panel is open. All right? If y'all want to do Zoom, y'all can do. No matter what you want to do, we can do it. And it will be live stream. All right? That way, you can take people questions. I can take people questions. Because we all about questions, right? And we can answer questions. So what happened before all these incidents went down? That's nobody's business. All right? Again, we're telling you all, you got grifters on your podcast telling these false tales of this particular young lady for the gain of, it could be money, it could be fame, it could be, I guess a long-term investment. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know the end goal to this. All right. But again, playing the video of Miss Outlaw going off, that doesn't solve anything. My auntie talked worse than her to my cousins. So that don't mean nothing. All of us got family members that will cuss the fuck out of their damn kids. What that's supposed to mean? What did you prove? Who gave you the manual on how to be a parent? Okay. All right. B Genie said I cussed mine out this morning. You goddamn right. Get your ass up and go wash your ass. 3 days your ass and take a bath and wonder why them damn Fruit of the Looms is stuck to your damn ass. Get your ass out the bed and take a bath. How in the hell your sock got a doo-doo ring? Got a whole doo-doo ring on it. And they go try to stuff that shit between the bed and the wall. So when it's time to wash the sheets, you got socks and shit just popping up like it's coming out of the damn out of the wall. Socks hitting you in your face, underwear hitting you in your face. Like you nasty son of a bitch. Shawty girl said, mine does that shit. I'm just saying. How many of you all raise up their mattress and you can see under the bed and they got shit for days under that bed, right? Now you can see what that smell, where that smell was coming from. Shit rolled up and, like what the hell? Like how you take off, dirty underwear and just roll it up and roll up underneath the bed like we ain't finna smell that shit. And then when they become teenagers, their room have a different odor in there. Like when your child hit puberty, like the whole room have a whole different smell in it. Especially boys and little nasty ass girls. You can smell it. Like hell, you can smell it going up the steps. So now you gotta bust out walls and shit to make new windows inside the house to air these damn nasty ass teenagers out. Said, Grave House, why you talking about yourself? I'm just saying, hey, I've been there. Just nasty. I'm still trying to get that part of the roof repaired for knocking that hole in it. We need to breathe this shit out. I guess. You said the heat hit it when they opened up the. Oh, please don't let the heat hit it. Man, I'm telling you, the hairs inside your ears go stand up. The hair that you never knew existed on your body is going to stand. It's going to be a different anger that's going to come through your tone. Like you're going to have a high pitched voice. The moment you open up that room door, yeah. Who the fuck? I mean, who the fuck? Where the fuck is that smell coming from? You heard that high pitch? It just because it hits you. It hits you like, what the fuck was that? Like, woo-hoo. And they just be laying there in the bed like they don't smell it. Like you looking at them and they looking at you. Yeah. I'm just saying, she said, especially during football season. Oh, football season, they ass come in, they just throw that shit. They throw that shit everywhere. The football smell like ass. When you open up the gym, how many of y'all parents open up your child's gym bag, right? That they sports bag, and the aroma that comes. The moment you the moment you open up your child's gym bag, man, let me tell you something. You got to take their gym bag, put it outside with everything in it, put a lighter to it, and just just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Just set it on fire. All right, just let it go. You could take an axe to it. You can shoot it up. Do whatever you need to do, but it's not finna be in the house. All right. She said, open windows, Lysol, bleach wipes, wallflowers weekly. Wallflowers weekly because no. Now you take that bag, you chunk it outside, and you soak it in gasoline, and do what you got to do with it. All right. Go to Sports Authority, get another bag, clothing, football, tennis, whatever you need to get, cleats. Yeah, get all of it new. All right. Let's see. So again, thank y'all again for coming in. Thank y'all so much for coming in, y'all. Let's go ahead and get started on the topic. GB Tori said the LA jails have been green lit on her stream last night. Said the LA jails have been green lit on her stream. I'm going to stick to the topic right now. All right, let's stick to the topic. All right, so I want y'all to hear this, and again, y'all don't be alarmed. All right, I want y'all to sit back for this one. All right. Again, I never showed you all this. Never. All right. And the disrespect. I never showed y'all this video. So just hold on to everything that you have, because you may throw your phone. All right. And again, people wonder why we talk about this. All right. Let's continue. Let's go. Thank y'all so much for coming in. Truth be told, make sure y'all clip this one, okay?
Hey.
Hey.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Just double checking.
Oh, you ain't got to double check. We here. Thank you for being in the box.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Yes, thank you.
No problem.
Screen recording, thank you so much. Yes, please.
Do y'all hear the craziness? Why do people scream? If you're live, why screen record if the video is going to be dropped? But hey, people do what people do, right? Now, some lives, well, that's if they're live on YouTube or Twitch or Rumble, things like that. But you mean to tell me every time this woman go live, you got these old ass mofos screen recording, using up all their gigabytes? Tori, are you helping pay for these pay for storage on these people phones when you demand them to screen record on their phones that they're paying a phone bill on, using up all their storage, and they got to pay for extra storage? Are y'all funding that? I'm just asking, just asking.
Please. This won't be long because we're on our way to tie up some loose ends with some stuff before we have to move again. So,
Wow, tie up some loose ends before y'all have to move again. Okay. You hear stuff like that in the movies. All right.
This won't be long. So thank you for screen recording. My mama's right here. Say hi.
Hey.
The twin, everything. Y'all know. Hi. My name is Allison Leilani Carter. I'm going to turn the comments off for a section.
There she go again. Again, this right here was done some years ago, y'all. It was done some years back. But again, there she go, turning off the comments. Yeah, so, yeah. All right. So the ones that used to support her, as you can see, you don't even have a chance to even ask any questions, because she turns everything off. All right. So when she do that, y'all know she finna give y'all a mouthful, and you can't question her.
Second, so I could get this out, and already I am slightly sweating. Hold on. Because I just want to get this out quickly because I got a lot to do. So I'm just going to turn the comments off, and I'll turn them back on, and we'll be live again. We got to do this fast. So hold on. I just need everybody to stay with me, okay? So if you can heart me over here, if you can still see me, I'd appreciate it. So I know you're still with me and you didn't cut out and I'm not being shadow banned because my accounts are shaking, okay? So, hi. My name is Allison Carter. My mom's name is Shelly Carter. In 2021, we did a live interview with Maria Z. We went viral in 2020. Today is September
23rd.
23rd?
Yes, it's the
23rd.
23rd. Let me check. Yeah.
Yeah, September 23rd, 2024. In 2020, I went viral, and we lost our home. We lost our animals. We lost everything. I am a dance teacher. I was working as a choreographer, an after-school teacher, a volunteer for doing hair at foster care agencies for free. I was starting to turn around and try to feed the homeless and go back to where I come from, packing backpacks and things for children. I don't need everybody to love me. I don't need everybody to like me. To each its own, right? I have been screaming underwater since I was 3 months old. I went into foster care at 13, 14. We tried to do a case against Riverside County Child.
She says she went into foster care at the age of 13 and 14. All right. Chat, is that true or false? We're going to keep it moving. Beverly and Dustin, make sure y'all read my chat. Is that true or false? Just that question right there. Did she go into foster care at 13 and 14? True or false? All right. Truth be told, I hope you see the comments. All right. Let's continue.
Protective Services, because Riverside County, do you hear me? Riverside County Child Protective Services was involved in my trafficking. Can y'all still hear me?
So what I'm understanding here, I think Tori is getting trafficking confused. All right. You know, there have been reports, you know, where she you know, she was always missing from placement. So they will move her around, right? Now, what the reports that the people or the parents that were were responsible for, again, that's none of our business. We don't know what they said in the report, all right? But they had to move her. You know, they put her here. She would be rebellious, coming up missing. So when they got back, when they had her back, they removed her. Okay, since you ain't gonna act right over here, we're gonna put you over here. You ain't gonna act right over here, we're gonna put you over here. So I think she called that trafficking. All right. Little Wings, thank you so much for the first person to hit that live goal. Cool Mama said, she looked like she on rugs. Wow. Okay.
Can you just... Cool. Thank you. So, Facebook, you good? Can y'all hear me? Hi.
See, that's why she cut the comments off. So she could say stuff and nobody can question her. Right? She just can spit this stuff out.
Hi. Yes, you hi. Can you hear me? Cool. Thank you. I never thought that we would see the day where Diddy would get arrested. And I told you guys in that Maria Z interview in 2021 that no one tells on Diddy. P. Diddy. All right? Just the same way nobody tells on Denzel Washington. People don't usually talk and stop and think about the children victims that are going through things right now as we speak and the ones who suffered through all this bullshit. I decided to stop for a second and do some projects with projects all around, because we just said, you know what? This is our life. It's not changing. We stopped somewhere, and I've been hiding. My mom and I have been hiding. We've had our head down. We've tried to back up. We've tried to tell you everything that we can, and now we have people messaging us.
Ma'am, at the beginning of this live, you said that you've been out teaching foster kids stuff. After you literally just said that you've been out there busy doing hair and being feeding the need, and you've been. Which one is it, Tori? You been hiding, or your ass been out there mingling? You literally just said that, right? Okay, let's continue.
Investigators, people that want to talk now, when now it's because it's trending. We're still not on the subject of the kids. All the adults are covering their asses. All the adults are, I left at a certain time, yet you knew children were there. You knew these parties were not okay. They weren't freak-offs. They were satanic ritual orgies. Get it straight. It wasn't just adults in these parties. The adults were responsible for the child sex slaves that were in the party. And one of those children were me.
Right there. All right, y'all, right there. Y'all seen clips and stuff throughout the internet of her saying that like that. But I forgot I had the fucking video. All right. This is where she told the worldwide social media that one of those kids at the freak offs was her. All right. Remember remember the other day when Miss Outlaw told us that Tori used to walk around, walking back and forth. Now this right here is according to the school resource officer. She used to pace back and forth in the hallway, trying to figure out what stories she's about to come up with, right? And when she make these allegations, of course, Miss Outlaw words, the school resource officer, yes, they are mandated reporters, so he had to report that, right? Of course, it's a chain of command he have to go through, and she said that she was being abused and all this stuff by her mother and other people. So he took her over to the guidance counselor. The guidance counselor had her checked out, I guess allegedly by the school nurse, same day within the same time period, and everything that she alleged, it wasn't there on her body. Then you're gonna have people say, well, bruises did go away. We don't know what's going on inside her home. This is how CPS and everybody got involved, right? But y'all got to understand that, Tori's pediatrician, after evaluating her at, what Miss Outlaw say, what age? I don't want to get the age wrong. Did she say the age of 15 when they had to the pediatrician had to admit her for further evaluation, like a psychological exam, because they knew that she was mentally off. Was she okay, Miss Outlaw? Thank you. Good to see you, Miss Outlaw. She was 15 years old. All right, Beverly Dustin. I don't want to put out the wrong information. Okay. So again, walking around, sitting at home, walking the neighborhood, all this stuff, trying to figure out what you're going to say next, with the help of, with the assistance of someone. Y'all got to understand. It's people out here that's doing this for real. All right, we got a lot of Shelleys out here, a lot. This is why Miss Outlaw said something that I thought was very amazing. She said something that I hope a lot of y'all parents look into. You know, and even if y'all do it, hey, keep doing it. When she dropped her kids off at school, she would drive around, right? Drive around the school just to make sure that there's nobody lurking or, praying around, different things like that. Now, one thing I know, like in my city, most of our schools, most of our schools got cameras everywhere. Like, when I tell you, these cameras are so smart. Like, our educational system here have spent millions of dollars just on security, right? And them cameras will pick up some of the slightest things, especially on the outside perimeter of these schools, right? And I'm telling you, by them having these school resource officers, if anything happens, they got the dispatcher relating information in real time, so the officers on scene can walk right to them. So no matter what's going on, it's being followed by real time dispatchers at a center with our school system here. Because again, we got our own, security force. I might as well say our own police department, because they had to go through the police academy just to be security at these schools. So they do have certification as officers, but they are security officers, right? And we're talking about over 100 and almost over 200 officers that we have placed in our schools. And y'all, when I tell y'all, them officers don't play. Like, they even got their own. They got their own first. What we call it, their own SWAT team. These guys, it's on a group of selected individuals. If some shit going down, and please don't let a parent be involved. I feel sorry for your ass. Cause they don't, when they come there, when them guys make it on scene, they don't come there to negotiate. If the officers are already there, they can't get the situation under control. The moment them group of officers show up, you just seeing bodies being tossed. You just see bodies, bodies just tossed, just being tossed everywhere. And they normally do that to the parents. They can't control them damn selves. I seen people like at football games, like when they be trying to come there to disrupt the football game. I see, man, boy, let me be quiet. Boy, if you hop over one of them gates, let me tell you something. Your ass finna be thrown back over. Probably with some mace to your face. So you can't see that ground coming. Yeah, oh yeah, the school resource officers, they search everybody. They don't give a damn if your ass 5 years old. You walking through that metal detector. If you got your crayon sharpened too hard, if you 6 years old, they confiscating that crayon. That's a weapon. That yellow crayon is a weapon. Mm-hmm. The children are different. All right. They gonna tell that 5-year-old, put their crayon right here in this box. Proceed, ma'am. Walk on through the metal detector. And yes, again, y'all, I know some people like, well, they ain't got to do that to the kids. Well, you talking about over 300,000 some plus kids that they trying to keep safe. Nobody is safe, all right? Nobody is safe. So this is why they have to do what they have to do to keep the safety within these schools, all right? Now, what goes on the outside perimeter of the schools, again, that's public property. You can walk around, do whatever. All right. Now I will say this: our officers at these schools, they have up to a 1 mile radius of the school's grounds to take action on. So, say for instance, something happened within a mile of the school that's involved kids and stuff, they can pull down on that scene and handle that scene. All right. If they need the help with the police department, they'll get the police there. But the majority of the time, they normally take care of it. And again, I feel sorry if your ass a parent and you bring some bullshit to these schools' grounds. These officers going to chase your ass down, and your ass going to pay for that shit. Like, these school resource officers don't play at all. All right, so don't let that term security fool your ass. All right, your ass do some shit, commit a crime, and take out running down the street. You're going to have damn near 30 officers on your ass. Run up in somebody's house. They go flip their house upside down. I seen it done. All right. I'm just saying. Don't let that security fool your ass. These are trained police officers. All right. So Shelly was able to walk up to the school grounds, relay information to Tori and many others. All right. Let's continue. All right. So she just told y'all in this video. Again, let's play that little part again. And again, this right here is when a lot of these people started believing her. Oh, she was with Diddy. She was at the freak offs, right?
These parties were not okay. They weren't freak offs. They were satanic ritual orgies. Get it straight. It wasn't just adults in these parties. The adults were responsible for the child sex slaves that were in the party. And one of those children were me. Now, those who are trying to come at us now, talking like, oh, well, now the Diddy's out, now that you can talk. For why? Because we tried to have a case with Child Protective Services. We gave them 8 months worth of evidence. 8 months worth of evidence.
You gave Child Protective Services, CPS, 8 months of evidence of what exactly? And I think that's a question all of us want to know. When did you turn this stuff in? Who did you turn it in to? All right. 8 months of evidence of what? Because if that was you there, and that sounds like a crime that's being committed, right? Especially if the children are underage, why would you go to CPS? Go to the police. They will involve everybody else, but you're talking about a major crime. All right? How come Shelly didn't go to the police? How come you didn't turn this information in to the police if you got evidence? Let's continue.
That didn't even do a crumb. They took that case and they hid it. If you are a survivor and if you are a real victim, be careful. Because these hotline numbers that they're putting out, I don't trust them. I wouldn't do it.
They take your information to see what you have.
They're taking inventory.
And then they shut it down. Mm-hmm. They're taking inventory.
Okay, I see what's going on here. Let me ask everybody in the chat. What did Shelly just do with that statement? All right? We're going to rewind it, and y'all tell me what's going on here. All right?
Gave them 8 months worth of evidence. 8 months worth of evidence. That didn't even do a crumb. They took that case and they hid it. If you are a survivor and if you are a real victim, be careful. Because these hotline numbers that they're putting out, I don't trust them. I wouldn't do it.
They take your information to see what you have.
They're taking inventory.
And then they shut it down. Mm-hmm. They're taking inventory. So
okay, hold on.
Don't trust them.
Okay, so she's telling people not to trust them. What is she teaching Tori, y'all? There you go. Edith already put in the comments. She said, can't trust anyone but Shelly. She's steadily feeding that to Tori indirectly. She's talking to the chat, but it's like, okay, y'all don't she's playing this psychological game with Tori, and Tori don't even know it. All right? She's been long as she been with Tori, that's all she been saying. You can't trust nobody. If you try to go to the police, they're going to traffic you, okay? If you try to go to the government, they're going to try to get you back in the system, and they're going to then we can't find you anymore. They're going to ship you off to Nevada, and your ass going to be back in the system again. You can't trust nobody. You can't trust your own people, your parents, your aunties, or your uncles, because they're going to do some harm to you. So the only person you can trust is me. So imagine her doing this to her ever since the age of 13, and she's 31 now. That's all she know. This woman is programmed, all right? Like, you talking about, she's locked in. Now again, I know we want her to get some help, but she's finna be 32. I'm telling y'all, I don't know. She's in there. She's there. Just saying. I'm not saying that, God can't make a way. But again, I'm looking at the work that's being done, that have been done, and especially upon this. Tory is a real victim. Upon this victim, and again, it's sad, it's dark, it's pathetic. This is why we are, pushing out the information for parents to be cautious, on who you allow around your children, even outside your presence. Be nosy, be in your children's lives. You have to always know exactly what's going on with your children. And the main thing is like changing behavior. That's a telltale. That's a huge red flag right there. That somebody new is on the scene. All right.
Don't trust the feds. Don't trust the judges. Fuck all y'all. You're all guilty. You're all corrupt. Any attorney that's taking money to defend Diddy, you're nasty and vile.
That's blood money.
That's blood money.
That's all blood money. You do know that, right? Whether you take money for him to shut up, whether you take money from him for period, that's blood money. I don't want anybody's money. Not even Lassane. And let me make something very clear. Even though it runs in my family, you can't fake your death. That shit is expensive.
So faking unaliving runs in her family. And this is where she's talking about, she mentioned names like Tupac. Because she said Tupac faked his death. And they had a group. Who the hell? Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. It's two people I need to get. Hold on 1 second. Wait a minute. Real recognizes real. Crystal, thank you so much for taking the title gifter on the hats. Milkos came in here and took the title gifter on. That was beautiful. On that meteor shower. That was nice. What's going on, brother? Y'all already taking title gifters. I appreciate that. Yeah, she's referring that to Tupac. That's right, Fernando. That's right.
We don't have that money. We don't have the military involvement. We are not working with white hats. We are working with everyday people who can come out and do something when they can. Who can.
What? Wait a minute. Wait. The only way you can send that gift. Hold on. You took the title gifter, Peanut. Is that a special? Is that a special gift? Was that in the top 3? When you hit the gift gallery, was that on the top 3? I figured that. Shout out to Peanut. Shout out. That was I didn't even know that was in there. Shout out to Peanut. I really appreciate that. That was nice. Look like a what you call them things that you see the old people and they put in a pocket in a pocket and start back driving. I can't say it on here.
Can come out and say I can be security when I can. Who can come and cover us when they can. But that's not all the time, right?
Hold on. You say you did the ball? Y'all, hold on 1 second. Hold on. She said she did the ball. You did. You sure did. Brandy, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. You did. Kentech, thank you. I see you took 2 title gifters. You sure did. And those were special gifts. I need to look in that gift gallery, see what's in there, what y'all snatching up. If y'all hit a gift in that gift gallery and it's new, can you drop it in the chat to let me know if it's new? That's the special gift. Just put it in the chat so I can be updated. All right. I know the one that Peanut dropped was new, and the one that Kintech dropped was new. All right. Just let me know if those were new. All right. Let's continue. Oh, Brandy, that's your first super chat on this live stream. Shout outs to Brandy. Everybody, give a shout outs to Brandy on YouTube. That's the first super chat that they put inside the live stream. Congratulations, Brandy, for your first super chat of the stream. Again, y'all do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and also join our membership. All right, join the membership. It's a small fee once a month. Check it out, and because I want to see more stars by you all's name. Brandon said you're welcome. Thank you so much, sweetheart. All right, y'all, let's continue. And again, same thing with YouTube. We got right at 100 people in here. If y'all have any questions about anything with Tori that you know as Allie, anything, feel free to drop it in the chat. I promise you, the moderators, they will answer your question, no matter what it is. All right, timeline, date, anything, who she was with, you know, what happened with CPS, anything you have that's here, drop it in the chat. They got you. All right.
Right now, we by ourselves. We can call on some angels. Yes. These are everyday people. They're not white hats. Get it straight. There's no witness protection program because how well is the Secret Service doing protecting your former president? They not even doing their.
Tori, ma'am, listen to me well. The Secret Service ain't got shit to do with regular law enforcement. Tori, ma'am, they play by two different rules. Hell, the Secret Service don't even have rules. They the type to where fuck around and find out. Yeah, they those. But when it comes to witness protection, again, y'all making up these stories on why y'all didn't turn this information in to the police that allegedly you have from being at the freak house with Diddy. Let's continue.
Damn job. Even the photographer can get the shot, and including the people that can get the shot. Let's be real. Don't do the Lassane bullshit. Don't do that either. You want to know why? Because that all circles back to the military. That all circles back to fake arrest. That all circles back to lies. And not everybody can fake their death. Even though some of y'all are sitting pretty trying to make the excuse of, oh, well, they were so evil. I was just trying to be undercover. No, bullshit. My face is out there. You little punk. My face is out there. You pussy.
No, and I see a lot of you people out there like, oh, they faked their death and they're gonna come back.
No.
That's
No.
bullshit.
No.
Joan Rivers, you were up there partying with Michelle Manshell. Lassane, you were doing some dirty, vile shit. All of you. So any of these people that they're gonna try to revive and prop up, bullshit.
No.
Bullshit.
You see all the people running? They're ducking and hiding because everybody knows that there was children there. But we're still not talking about the kids yet. When are we going to talk about the kids? Everybody's demanding something from the victims. Why aren't you demanding it from the news? You know he's about to turn into another Epstein, and then the list follows and it circles back into a web. So why isn't anybody demanding any information on the kids? Huh?
Where'd that supply chain come from?
Do you think that thousands of bottles worth of baby oil was for thousands of who? $65,000 worth of hot dogs and pizza was for who?
So Diddy ordered over 1,000 bottles of baby oil, smooth Johnson & Johnson baby oil for underage kids. All those boxes of pizzas and hot dogs and shit, those were for the kids. You know, so I guess what Cassie and many others said on the witness stand that the baby oil was used, it was warmed up and used for different exercises, right? During their moment with Diddy sitting over in the corner, with veils and shit on, with his camera out, pleasing himself while they dipping themselves, while her and the stripper dipping themselves in that baby oil, and everybody just sliding from the kitchen to the fucking living room to the couch, back to the kitchen. We all just sliding every damn. They sliding in, but no, what they said was wrong. That none of that never happened. The baby oil was for the kids. She was there. She witnessed it. Right? It's a lot of baby oil. Right?
Trafficking over the border was for who?
When you say let's go to breakfast, you mean let's go to McDonald's.
That looks so damn good.
Child Protective Services is your supplier. Is anybody going to talk about that?
So you mean to tell me, all right, y'all, let's stay in context here, all right? You mean to tell me CPS, allegedly CPS, is taking busloads of kids, according to y'all, busloads of kids, and shipping them right to the Diddy parties, the freak offs. And how do we know this? How do we know this? All right. It's something Soulshine said. She said bad people in all industries, but not the whole thing. That is correct. Let's continue.
The immigrants that are coming across the border, that all those kids that they were just scooping up out of boats and out of the water, they're now coming in and they're throwing them right into the system. Aurora, Colorado, Springfield, Ohio. Where do you think all those kids are going? This ain't about an election anymore. Y'all know that, right? The election is canceled. Because everybody that you love, you don't live in the world you think you do. Everybody that you think is not guilty.
Donald Trump is in the White House. If you didn't notice, Tory, it was change of powers. All right. Jill Jill ain't walking around the White House anymore. You got Melania. She's walking around, sweetheart. Somebody had to do something. Somebody had to elect somebody. The electoral college, did what they did, but it was canceled. Okay. You know what the supporters don't get? They don't. Whoa. Whoa, hold on. You said, Tory, you have a stolen valor and you supposedly left victims behind. You sound crazy. What you mean she have a stolen valor? From which branch? Did she ever wait a minute? Fat Boo, did she ever say anything about it? Did she hold up something on the camera? Because if she did, I would love that. I would love to see that video. She's no okay. Okay. She said she was serving her country. Oh yeah, yeah. It's the way. It's the context she put it in. Serving her country. Yeah. Okay.
Is about to show you who they really are. I've been screaming for years. So now, if you see me over here trying to live a normal life and tying up loose ends as justice, mind your fucking business. Or don't. Or don't. We were followed the night that Diddy was arrested. I left a place that I was in, minding my own business, finally trying to stop for a second and get my life back. And you know what? I'm not even upset about that. I'm upset about the fact that I have to walk back into this place and I have to tell you all goodbye. So if you know who I am and you know me as Justice, you know I'm about to walk into this building and tell you I gotta go. Nobody ever thinks about the victims. Nobody. The victims' lives get turned around when the predators' lives want to just get announced. You slap them on the wrist and you bring up every source of trauma for the victim. But nobody wants to stop and think about that. We're not talking about the victims that are still going through the shit right now with other people who are running to cover their ass and deleting their social medias. Pink, Megan Fox, Tyra Banks, Steve Harvey. Why you running? You know what a part of me feels like? You know what? Good, run. Because then you get to see how it feels to have to jump and throw everything that you give a damn about away for 2 seconds. Get a moment of peace for not a damn moment. Not a moment of peace. You take it and you run with it because you're happy about the peace. But then you see how it feels when they get shaky. You see how it feels when the world is a little quiet, like, oh, my superstar, my idol. What about the victims? Our PTSD lives on every damn day that they did what they did. But it's only talked about when it's trending. We got legal evidence to drop.
We got legal evidence to drop. Tori, again, to who? Social media. If all these, I can't even get my words out. Pamela, don't worry about it. I'm gonna catch you up. She named all these celebrity names, right? That they were running and deleting their accounts because allegedly they was at these freak-offs with Diddy, and it's supposedly kids supposed to been there. So they're all staying quiet and they're running and deleting everything, and yeah. So, Randy, you just said what I was about to say. If all this stuff happened to you, why come you didn't even put up a lawsuit against Diddy? Tori, when you got there on the bus, when you got to the freak offs on the bus, all right, did y'all go in through the front door, the back door, the side door? Did y'all like go in through the garage door? I mean, like how, like really? I'm being honest. Like, was the freak offs that the way you're painting the picture? Like, was it outside? Was it on indoors? Was it under a gazebo? Like was it like what were they drinking? Could you understand? I mean, what did you eat? Because the only thing you talked about was a Ferris wheel. But how you get to that point? Did somebody cover you up, your eyes up and force you over there to that particular area? Did somebody hold your hand and walk you to that point? Was anybody's face recognizable? Within 3 feet of you, right? How long did it last? How long was you there? How did you get away from there? Just asking questions.
I just don't know what's the point. Yeah, I was at a Diddy party.
Ruby said, if not for yourself, why not report for other victims? That right there, that's a bar. That's a fucking bar. Instead of sitting on the internet, you say you witnessed other children there. How come you didn't report for them? You say you got evidence, you have proof. You say you got about 8 months of worth of proof and evidence. Why not do it for them? You know why? Because your ass ain't got shit. You ain't got shit because you wasn't there.
Our PTSD lives on every damn day that they did what they did. But it's only talked about when it's trending. We got legal evidence to drop. I just don't know what's the point. Yeah, I was at a Diddy party. I was one of the party favors. But I told you, nobody tells on Diddy. Maria Z, I did that interview in 2021. 7 months ago. We made sure, I already knew, that Diddy and Oprah is about to get arrested. I already knew that 7-8 months ago. We went and made sure there were sworn documents. We have them. When we went to Colorado for the A to Z event, we had a lot of legal evidence that we made sure we already had because we knew a list of people were about to get got. You can't run for that long. I'm just shocked we're finally seeing the day. So thank you so much for listening. We got to go.
So you mean to tell me y'all was the ones that told on Diddy? That's what it sound like. Was y'all the reason for the downfall of Diddy? I'm just asking. I didn't say, I'm just.
And tie up some things, and then we'll be back. But we gotta move because we don't want to be sitting ducks. Not that that does anything.
Okay, again, you talk about that y'all got to be on the move. You got to be on the move. People are following y'all, but you just said that you go around teaching people, teach young kids, and you work here and you do there. You volunteer here, you volunteer there. Okay, anyway,
It just disturbs our peace one more time, and it's bullshit. I'm not the only one. There are too many victims. Victims that you don't even know their name. Victims that you'll never hear their laugh. Victims that you'll never know who the hell they were because everybody was so busy bouncing to their music. Didn't I tell you? Music is a diary. Are you now figuring that out?
why this motherfucker talking to us like we don't know shit? She talking to us like she just saying like exclusive shit. Like the shit that like she's hitting bars right now. Did you know? Shh. Shh. Did y'all know music is like a diary? Shh. 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 Just in case if you didn't know, now you know. Music is like a diary. That's bars. Tori, you hit us with something new every day. Like I'm like, hey, keep teaching us, Tori. Keep teaching us. I love it.
If you're listening, it's one thing when you hear it and you feel it. When you feel it, you can actually hear it. When you hear it, you can actually feel it. Do you understand that their music is their diary? All these rappers, they're telling you what they did. The music, it's telling you what they did. The comedy and the art is a reflection of life. I got a reflection of life for you.
Why are you tying it with the kids?
And not
what
that
kids?
I did. Bleh. Who to give it to, I don't know. And if you're trying to come towards me right now thinking that, hey, maybe she'll testify against what?
I don't trust none of y'all.
Testify against who? Testify against the same corrupt justice system that's not doing a damn thing for anybody?
Let's be clear. You federal prosecutors, you have video surveillance from Diddy's house from 2008. Look in that 2008-2010 span, you'll find her video there.
Working across teams.
Any questions? In the back. Yeah. Who got questions? All right. All right. So according to Shelly, the feds have video footage or footages of Allie Carter at Diddy Freakoffs between 2008 and 2010. Between 2008 and 2010. Here, T, if you can't hear anything, go out of the app and come back in.
Is tough, but Asana helps you handle it. That's because
You want to send it? Send it over? She'll say, yeah, that's me. Then you can do what you can do, but otherwise we're not messing with you. I don't trust none of y'all. I see what you did to Trump.
Well, damn. Hold on. Wait a minute. So Nicole just went off on me, y'all. Hold on one second. Because it's in all caps. All right. I have a question. Why am I not getting any notifications? Great vibes on 10. You don't want me here in all caps. So by that being in all caps, that's telling me she's saying this out of frustration and she hollering at my bald-headed ass. Well, listen, Nicole, let me tell you something. Barely anybody getting notifications. I don't know what the hell is going on with TikTok. If you follow the YouTube channel, I go live on YouTube first before I hit live on TikTok. And I do that so y'all can get the notifications that, well, okay, well, cool, Great Vibes finna go live. All right. See, you see that, Nicole? You see that? Now, Nicole, your ass owe me an apology. If you see the follow button at the top of your screen, please hit that follow button. All right, on YouTube, we got over 100 people in here. If y'all see, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. You say you don't get no notification, follow the YouTube, all right, and hit that notification bell. All right, because when I go live over there, you know I'm about to go live on TikTok. All right. Dangerous, can you come up here for a second for like just a few seconds to tell me what you learned so far? Because we just made it halfway through the video. So yeah, so Shelly confirmed that the feds have video evidence of Tory being at the Diddy Freakoffs between 2008 2010. Now, again, we don't know if she was being picked up, dropped off, she was being escorted there. We don't know. But according to Shelly, she was there for 2 years. For 2 whole years, Shelly confirmed that Tory Tashina Outlaw was at the Freakoff. And the feds have
Hi,
proof of it.
GV.
How you doing?
Well, what I did learn was that she got her doctorates, and she got her doodle doctorates
Here we go with
degree
this shit.
in the underground tunnel
Nobody.
bus fare system.
Nobody.
And she's so special that she can travel in and out of the states and out of the country without a visa, a passport, a ticket, and without anybody noticing her on camera.
To do this.
She has invisible skills where she can teleport, read minds, and predict the future. She has a unanimous and a universal van system where she can transport through tunnels through her doors of her van. She has many fathers and forefathers. We might as well call them her ancestor because she's got a lot of daddies. She has a mother who is the shape of a box, but I like to call her Oreo without the other half. No, don't mess up my Oreos. Hashtag save the Oreos. we we have learned that she has not saved one child. But they're invisible, but that's okay. She's the only one that was seen. She was the only one that was saved. She was the only one that got away safely. We also understand that everybody got their phones taken but her because they wanted to allow her to use her phone so that she can go live and tell the tales of, everybody's stories but her own. Okay. Did I miss anything? Hashtag save the Oreos. She was the only one that was saved and special enough to not only ask every government official and agency for help. Nobody helped her but the one and only Schmelly Carter. And man, there's new stories unlocked while still in the van. Did I hit it right on the head? Everyone's story but her own. She had multiple pimps who was her father but then became her adopted supposed dad. Now that's disgusting. Sheesh. What store they get that from? Welcome in, everybody. Thank y'all so much, man. Y'all killed it with 100K likes. Let's get it. You heard of Sasha yet? Who's Sasha? Y'all. Oh, yeah. For everybody that's late, y'all gonna make him pull out Rufus with the dude wipes. Y'all better get back in here on time. If y'all wanted some attention, just like that. It's breaking news. It's breaking news. Oh, and also, I hope you guys are safe if anybody did get hit with the storms. It's been bad for the last few days, but it should be lightening up as of late. It's very good to see y'all. Like, share, comment, subscribe, ask questions, keep it cute in the comments. Oh yeah, and then she also has, binders full of paperwork that nobody ever gets to see. They they want to be news reporters and all, but they want to black everything out. They got news to drop, they got binders to drop, but we don't never get to see them opened up. Great vibes on 10. Hi, GV.
What's going on?
Terms of evidence, use the dude wipes. We can clear the binders.
Listen, while she's talking about that, y'all, please,
it's a shit ton of paperwork.
please get your ass in here. Hit that notification bell at the top of your screen, and a menu is going to drop down to where you can order these in small, medium, large, extra large, and double X. All right, that's for the big turds. All right, so hit that notification bell, and you're going to see the drop down menu. All right, you won't see it if you're not following my channel. You have to follow the channel. All right, you got to hit the subscribe notification bell on YouTube and Rumble. TikTok, you just hit the follow button. All right, you will see these. All right. And I just lied. You won't see them. All right. Mercury, thank
Back
you.
to our regular scheduled program.
This woman is crazy. All right. She that right there was diabolical on a whole nother level. Thank you. She said sponsor alert. Listen, Amy, I'm trying to get these people to pick up my channel on YouTube or Rumble. All right. I'm really trying to get them to see I advertise the hell out of them fucking wipes. All right. But again, Dangerous, thank you so much for coming up here. Y'all look here, we are 12 of 20 of the live goal. YouTube, we are 1 of 10. So if y'all can, y'all please, 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 let's go ahead and knock out the live goal. All right, we just need 9 more people on YouTube to go ahead and knock it out. All right, we got over 100 people in here. And Healing Out Loud said, we love hashtag doo doo wipes. Well, dude wipes. All right. Thank y'all so much for y'all support, man. Y'all are freaking amazing. Milko, you just showed the fuck out, man. Thank you so much for being the top number 1. And Seashell, you at number 2. Kentucky, you at number 3. Y'all should see those numbers by your name on throughout the live stream. All right. Let's continue. All right.
A lot.
I see what you do to everybody.
Nicole.
Everybody. It doesn't matter who you are. Ask me if you've ever gotten a fair trial for any damn thing. Is there justice for you? No.
It's a lot of people. It's millions of people that have gotten fair trials, right? Again, when you support the right evidence and you got the right lawyer and the right support team, the lawyer have the right support team to go out and do their proper investigations. A lot of times it's a win-win. All right. But you're talking about something on a federal level. All right. Tori, and just listen to all the names you included in your story. This is why your mother get up here frustrated. Because you include everybody in your sick, twisted mess. All right, let's continue.
Ask me why I'm going by justice right now. Because I understand that.
Y'all give a shout out to Nicole. Nicole went in and cleared out the live goal. Y'all give a shout out to Nicole. Nicole went in there and cleared out the live goal by her damn self, y'all. God damn it, Nicole. Can I see a Nicole in the chat on TikTok, YouTube, and Rumble? Please. She did that by herself. I love that shit. Angel Baby said my nephew was born when I turned 30. Angel, you come in with that. Angel, you just hopped in the chat with that one, huh? Angel on YouTube said, fuck it. My nephew was born when she turned 30. Maybe I missed something. Oh, hey, Great Vibes and Family. I saw the title and I ran over. For the record, I was 27 in 2008 and I was 29 in 2010. Oh, okay. There was a continuation. Got you. Let's continue.
I get it. My bones will never be the same. My heart will never be the same. My soul will never be the same, but I'm still sitting here. So I'll still continue to try to do what I can do.
Wait, question. Somebody help me out. If she was with Diddy between 2008 to 2010, y'all know how we do it over here. How old was Tori in 2008? Jackie, you so damn petty. How old was Tori in 2008? Right? She was born in 6? She was 14. So she was born in 94. Okay, sorry y'all. Miss Outlaw, thank you. So she was 14 in 2008. So if she was 14 years old in 2008 and she was in the hands of the elites, again, how come we have photos of Tori when she was with her mother at the age of 14? Hold on, y'all. Wait, hold on, y'all. Listen to this. If she was at the Diddy parties, okay, You said the lease had me at that time, and I ain't see her. Well, Nara, God damn it, I'm still. Hold on one second. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on one second. No, y'all. No, 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 no. Why y'all trying to? No, no, we're not co-hosting, okay? Um, so that mean y'all. Hold on, y'all. Listen to this. If she was with Diddy at the age of 14, did she talk about on Dustin's on Truth Be Told what happened to her when she was 15, when she was with her mother? The stuff that, the things that happened to her when she was 14 and 15, when she was with her mom, her biological mother. She didn't mention nothing about being with Diddy. Wait a minute. Hold on. Did she say at the age of 15 and a half and 16 and stuff, she was AWOL? She went missing. Did nobody know where she was located? I guess throughout that time she was with Diddy. 14, 15, and 16. Because again, we could bring up proof right now on the screen, but I don't like to keep pushing up those baby pictures because you are under the age of 18. Even though your mother want me to put it up there, right? The ones that she allowed me to put on the screen, I don't mind doing that. But how can you be with your real parents in Riverside, California, and you're traveling to Los Angeles, California to be with Diddy and everybody else? And then who's bringing you back to your mother's house? Is your mother dropping you off, driving all those hours from Riverside to California? I mean to Los Angeles to drop you off. Wait outside, right? Wait outside until you get done. Then you hop back in the car with her and go back home. Is that what happened? Your mother did that for 2 years. I'm just asking questions. How can you prove that you was with Diddy at 14 and we got pictures and shit with you and your mother when you was 14? 15, that's when your mama started pulling out the rest of her hair. All right, thank you, Randy. Because at the age of 15, you said that your ass was in Vegas and you was, in a container because you had a order out on you to be shipped to Russia. Your contract was bought out. So how can you be at the Diddy freak-offs with being with your mother, being overseas, being in Mexico, getting married, but the feds got proof, allegedly, that you was at the freak-offs? What were Diddy charges again? You said the feds they have footage of you. Do you think they would have brought that up? That would have been a charge. Because they have no issue charging everybody else, especially if it's on footage. Were they trying to cover up Diddy? No, the feds want his ass. Why he in jail? If the feds trying to cover up for Diddy, why the fuck he in jail? Do you know the Rockefellers had a hand in on it too, to have his ass locked up? Allegedly. So why would the feds cover that up for Diddy if they didn't cover it up for Epstein, or they didn't cover it up for, R. Kelly and many others, Bill Cosby? What made Diddy so special to where you said you was there, they got evidence, but it wasn't part of one of his charges? I have questions. 2008 to 2010. Your words. All right, let's continue.
To be a voice for my friends that are no longer here and for the kids who don't have a voice right now while everybody is too busy running towards the adults. Running to comfort grown ass men that
You know what? Thank you, Angel. You just brought up a thought. Angel said, of course it was all lies because there would have been paper trail and video still of you being at the airports. That is facts. That is facts. I didn't even think about it. Like, did Diddy and his people come to Riverside to pick you up and drive you 2-3 hours back to Los Angeles? I don't know. Just asking questions because Lamisha came in here and said that Diddy and his family drove all the way to Texas to come get her.
you know are wrong.
Wait, you said at the age of 12, y'all, I'm sorry, just some shit coming back. When you was on the stripper pole, that when you do things correct, your pimp used to feed you grapes because he knew you like grapes. Uh, 23 Burton, good to see you on Rumble. So you was with a pimp, you was stripping at the age of 12. You was on the streets of LA at the age of 13. Well, 12, 13, you say you was homeless, somewhere up in there. Then 14, between 14 and 16, you was at the freak house. Y'all, do we have this I really hope Truth Be Told clip this shit, right? Again, these are not our words. She said this shit. Truth be told. I hope you hear this video. All right?
Everybody now, not that black man. No, that can't be true. No, he can't be having satanic rituals. No, there's no way. Yeah, there is. And now you see. So now what you gonna do about it? Still, here we are. With everybody, I want evidence, I want evidence. You got it. Now what you gonna do?
Wait. Oh, hey, thin edges. Look here, ma'am. What do we have? What did you provide to us? I mean, what was it that you provided? Or anything, proof or anything that you was there? Because you said it? That's not proof. That's nothing. You tied 8 different celebrities into this bullshit story you just told. That's evidence? Okay.
Those parties involve children. The media is making it sound
They
like
don't
it
just
was
involve
adults.
children. They involve animals. The adults who are swearing up and down, I left at 1 o'clock in the morning.
You should.
So first of all, so you mean to tell me they got cockroaches? They got full hens. All right, hens. All right, they got hens. They got fucking cats on the fucking ceiling and shit. They got dogs and shit. Running around with dog bows. With the dog bow hanging off their collars. You just hear a bunch of collars running around the party. These motherfuckers got goats and shit. Clambering up on tables and shit, eating all the fucking strawberries and pieces and licking fucking baby oil. I don't know how the ghosts can get their little hard feet, whatever you call them little things. I don't know how the fuck it was gripping the flow if it baby oil was everywhere. So I mean, their ass was sliding to people and people was falling off into the pool and shit. All right. So that means it was baby oil in the pool. So that means you saw a film of baby oil sliding around the water. All right. I guess that's how the cat survived, right? Because Rufus' ass got thrown in the water and shit. So they had to save his ass about 15 times and all that shit. So I'm just trying to figure out who was controlling the animals. All right. Because you mean to tell me, I know it was shit everywhere through on that floor. So you mean to tell me that it was people dancing with animals, so it was people was dancing in doo-doo. Because trust me, with that many goats and animals and dogs and all that shit, somebody was pissing on the floor. So you mean to tell me they would come to these all-white parties, they was leaving there with brown pants, brown shoes, all right? Stilettos, coming in white, leaving out green. All right? Save the animals.
Have been there in the first place.
You
You're
shouldn't have been there.
disgusting.
And on top of that, if you knew that there were children coming in after a certain hour, why the hell didn't you say anything until right now?
Coward.
Tori, what time did you start? What time did they spin the wheel on you? Let's start with that. What time did they started spinning the wheel on you and Lamisha? Because the lady that came up here on Saturday, she said you was on the table with strawberries around you. Then Lamisha came up here and said that was her on the table. So when we did our research about who was on that table, it was the lady that was laying down on that table. She was Asian, a grown woman. She was Asian that was laying on that table. But you was on that table. Lamisha was on that table. Everybody was on that table. Okay. Mercury, you got a question? Oh, Mercury, I thought you had a question. I saw your hand raised. All right. You're a mod. I thought you had a question. All right, let's continue.
All these people, I knew he was crazy, so you guilty. I told you everybody guilty. You're guilty. Get that shit straight. I don't care who it is that's saying, I left at 1 o'clock in the morning. Because why? Because why? You covered your ass.
Denzel, you a damn liar. Lecrae, you a damn liar.
Brian is the best content marketing team lead I've ever worked with. But before he created his content calendar using Monday.com.
So Shelly, are you saying, all right, are you saying that Denzel Washington allegedly was there while little children were performing for grown adults? That's what you just said, Shelly. How do you know this, Shelly? How do you know more than Tori? It's like you know so much. How do you know? Where did you get this information from? Just asking questions. All right?
And now we're gonna delete like tweets like that's gonna help anybody? No, we cannot run to another country. No, we cannot fake our own death. No.
You ran to Russia? What was that other country where she said she went off to? It was Russia and it was another country. Do y'all remember? I can't think of it right now. It was another country that she said she ran off to. No, it wasn't. What was it? No, not Mexico. Was it? Was it Germany? Nara said outer space. Was it Germany? Pamela said not Johnny Cash. Just trying to figure out. She said they can't go to another country. Well, you already said that you went to several other countries. All right. How long was you there, and how did you get back? Fuck it. How did you get there? All right. That's questions we have.
There's nothing we can do but continue to keep on kicking, and at this point, you better make sure that if you go to
You cuz said Greenland. Well, at least we know that you ain't gonna need passports to go there. Cause the United States is about to snatch that shit. Canada, watch out. Hey, much as y'all hate it. Hey, much as y'all hate it. Hey, Trump, he's a chess player. Hey, Canada, y'all ass next. Allegedly. I may be wrong. Let's hope I'm wrong. Fat Boo said we got stability. She said catch a ride to Israel with David. You know what, Randy? Your ass in timeout. Your ass in timeout. Your ass, cause your ass in timeout. Okay, she said stay focused. I can't because the YouTube chat is lit right now. I can't. They be getting mad at me when I don't be paying attention to them. So right now I'm all up in their chat room and they lit. They lit.
do something to me or my mama, we've already
Don't
made
miss.
that. We've already made that talk
Don't miss.
right here. Okay?
Whoa.
Because I'm tired of being your puppet.
Whoa. Y'all saw that? Y'all pay attention to
No.
this.
We cannot run to another country. No, we cannot fake our own death. No. There's nothing we can do but continue to keep on kicking, and at this point, you better make sure that if you go to do something to me or my mama, we've already
Don't
made
miss.
that. We've already made that talk
Don't miss.
right here.
Wow. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? You see what Shelly taught this young lady a few years ago? She brainwashing. Wow. Wow. And again, y'all wonder why Miss Outlaw is so frustrated. Anytime somebody talk like that's mentally disturbed, now a bunch of what ifs pop into your head, right? This is why about 2 months ago, Miss Outlaw broke down on this channel because she said, look here, this woman is talking about unaliving my baby. Mm. Mm. Yep, and said don't miss. That's right.
Okay?
Oh yeah, that's right. Shelly said she would let her bleed out. Shelly did say that. That is correct.
Because I'm tired of being your puppet. So, we'll post what we need to post soon.
YouTube. Can I get 9 more people to hit the knock out this live goal? Oh, Randy, do me a favor. Send that to me in my email. Email it to me so I can play that next. Appreciate that, Randy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Mountain Dew, appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you, Mountain Dew. All right, we need 8 more people. We got over 100 people in here. We need 8 more people to knock that out. All right. Okay, y'all, let's continue.
We'll be back soon.
You people that are listening, that are angry right now at the things that have gone on to the children, you guys need to rise up, and you need to start demanding that all these depositions and information gathering, that needs to be made public. They need to stop hiding that behind closed doors.
Demand the media. Demand from the media, because why are we doing another Epstein? Why are we doing another Epstein? You know damn well Diddy didn't kill himself. Let's just do that now. We know that. Okay, everybody's clear? Yeah, we know Diddy didn't kill.
You know, I got nerves, right? My nerve is nerving, okay? My nerve is nerving. Shout outs to Amy. Damn, that been with us since day one. Shout outs to Amy. Oh shit. And again, I hate to play this. I hate it. But again, I gotta put the information out. Now, Miss Outlaw, if you want to step away from the video for a second, I will understand, all right? But I have to put this out. Okay, so truth be told, can hear this stuff. All right, Amy, you did it twice. God damn it, Amy. Shout outs to Amy. Amy, thank you so much for hitting it twice. Thank you so much. We down to 6 people. God damn. Listen, y'all, before I play this, I need everybody to start tapping the screen and sharing the live out, especially if you're on TikTok. All right, y'all, here it is. All right, it's about 14 seconds, okay? I'm gonna just let y'all hear it, okay? Y'all ain't know the voice is the voice. You gonna know the voice, all right? All right, here we go.
And if you think I won't sit on that sidewalk and let my kid bleed out to keep her out of your hands, you don't know me very well at all.
Y'all hear that shit? Do y'all hear that shit? All right? I'm gonna do that one more time. All right? I haven't played this in a while. Okay. I remember the first time I played this back in 2024. I just couldn't allow myself to play this again. But again, truth be told, I hope y'all hearing this. And again, I'm not doing this for y'all. All right? I'm doing this for everybody else. Again, if you're gonna snatch one of my videos, make sure you snatch the right ones. And do a full context, all right? Not just snippets.
And if you think I won't sit on that sidewalk and let my kid bleed out to keep her out of your hands, you don't know me very well at all.
And y'all wonder why we are so frustrated with Shelly. Okay. Okay. All right. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Yeah. Thank you. All right. I'm not going to play that again, y'all. You said yeah, Miss Outlaw, you should have that. Yeah, this the video, but I just, you know, um, again, when I tell y'all the rabbit hole goes deep, all right? It goes deep. All right? Oh my goodness. All right, let's continue.
Kill himself.
Now, what did she say here?
You need to hold everybody's feet
Hold on.
that are listening, that are
We just put that in the chat. Seashell loves sending the coral. See, shout out to Seashell for sending that coral. Seashell, that was beautiful. That was nice. That put you in the top 5. That was nice. You at 5, Nicole at 4, Laura's at 3, Peanut, you're at 2, and Milkos, you at number 1. Y'all listen to this and y'all try to. I'm trying to understand what she's saying here about Diddy.
angry right now at the things that have gone on to the children. You guys need to rise up, and you need to start demanding that all these depositions and information gathering, that needs to be made public. They need to stop hiding that behind closed doors.
Demand the media. Demand from the media. Because why are we doing another Epstein? Why are we doing another Epstein? You know damn well Diddy didn't kill himself. Let's just do that now. We know that. Okay, everybody's clear? Yeah, we know Diddy didn't kill himself.
What the hell is she talking about? What the hell is Diddy try to unalive himself? Are we on 2 different worlds? No, she said Diddy. Listen, let's do that again.
We'll post what we need to post soon. We'll be back soon.
You people that are listening, that are angry right now at the things that have gone on to the children, you guys need to rise up, and you need to start demanding that all these depositions and information gathering, that needs to be made public. They need to stop hiding that behind closed doors.
Demand the media. Demand from the media. Because why are we doing another Epstein? Why are we doing another Epstein? You know damn well Diddy didn't kill himself. Let's just do that now. We know that. Okay, everybody's clear? Yeah, we know Diddy didn't kill himself.
She clearly said Diddy. What the wait, Tori. Damn, my goodness. Brandy, thank you so much for your hitting towards the live goal. Shout outs to Brandy. We really appreciate that. Anybody know? Because again, this is something that I probably don't know. Y'all, what is she talking about? Again, this was done. What? This video was shot 2.5 years ago. What is she talking about? You said he didn't, but probably tried to pull a fake unaliving. Diddy just got locked up last year. This video was done in 2024. Yeah, she said Diddy twice. Again, maybe it's something that I don't know. Royal Queen, what the hell your ass laughing at? We trying to figure this shit out. Cuz said, and if you think I won't sit on the sidewalk and let my kid bleed out to keep her out of your hands, you don't know me very well at all. You know what, cuz? I appreciate you putting that in the chat. Thank you for your super chat, but I appreciate you highlighting that. All right? So when people go back and watch this replay, they can see that. I appreciate that. That's the words that came out of Shelly's mouth. You said she's predicting the future. All right, let's continue.
You need to hold everybody's feet to the fire, and this stuff needs to be transparent. It needs to be seen. There needs to be nothing going on behind closed doors. It needs to be made public.
It's been enough of closed doors. It's been enough. It's been enough since I was even a thought of. It's been enough since I was 3 months old. It's been enough before me. It's been enough after me. It's been enough of the bullshit lies in the closed doors. It's been a fucking enough. Child Protective Services, you next. Where are they getting these supplies of kids? Ask them. I'm sick of covering for everybody. Kill me. I dare you. You tried all my life and I'm still sitting here. That right there proves who my God is. So you can continue, because at least I know where I'm going, and when I get there I can talk to my friends. Really can.
Like, thank God the commercial came up.
Playa in.
God.
Got a lot. I got a bone to pick with Jesus, but I gotta tell this. It's fine. It's fine. And yes, my pinky's broken. For those who keep circulating this picture of this girl with a broken pinky, yeah, my pinky's broken. It was broken at 12 years old when I tried to fight back, and that didn't work. So there's a lot of parts of my body that pops and locks and shit, because a lot of people start.
Baby, I thought you was on the stripper pole at the 12. How you go dance and go up down a pole with glitter on your feet with a broken pinky? All right, babe, how are you going to be stripping at the age of 12 with a broken pinky? You won't grip that pole very well. All right, because remember, when you do a good job, when you did a good job at the age of 12, your pimp will feed you grapes. So you will not get no grapes with a broken pinky, Tori. All right, just understand that. I'm just asking. God. Angel said, if your finger is broken, was broken, did you go to the hospital? Who fixed it?
Tie me up, and I'm really small. If you've ever met me, I'm really, really small. So people used to use me a lot for baby jobs. So people used to use me a lot for party favors. That party favor that I was on the table, I wore wigs to too. So if you
Fuck it. Y'all, let's do it. Enough of this shit. Fuck it. Enough of this shit. No. We finna do it. A new story unlocked. Now she wearing wigs. Wait. No, let's do it. Oh, hey, fuck it. Let's do it. All right. All right. Y'all, this right here is going to be a quick. Let me see if they got anything that's going to. I think I'm going to do this. Okay. All right. All right. All right. I need y'all to pay attention, all right? Let's do some observation here, all right? We're going to do this together as a class. All right? Thank y'all so much for coming in. Y'all are amazing. All right, if you're sensitive, if you don't want to see what I'm about to do, you kind of weak at the stomach, stay. All right. Well, this is going to be quick. All right. All right. All right. YouTube and Rumble, y'all got it first. All right. I'm going to let y'all get in on it first before I bring it over to TikTok. All right. Look at that photo. She said that's her. All right. Hold on. TikTok, hold on. She said that's her laying on that table. All right. With that wig, with that wig on. All right. Let me see if I can get it right with uh let's get it right with TikTok. Let's do this. All right. So look here. We're gonna bring that. Matter of fact, let's do this. Tori said that's her, y'all, right there. That's an Asian woman. She said that's her with the wig on. All right, let me get this photo. Let me. I don't want the AI to get my page. I'll bring it back up in a second. TikTok. Hold on, y'all. Wait, y'all. Hold on. Wait. All right. No, I ain't stopping shit. No. Listen, I did this back in 2020, 2024, late 2024. Uh, you said I Seeker said singing "I'm Every Woman." That's her GV. Okay, see now Rumble is starting to cut up. See now Rumble is cutting up. Okay, y'all, we're gonna do this one more time. TikTok. Boom. Y'all, there go Tori Tashina Outlaw right there on that table. Right there. That's her right there on that table. Yep, that's her. Right there on that table. She said she was there between the ages of 14 and 16. Boom, right there. Right there. Yep, there it is. Sick of this shit. Sick of this shit. Sick of it. Sick of it. Hell with this shit. Every time I turn around, it's always something new. All right? It's always something new. Shout outs to Tanya for the $5 super chat. She said, "Hola, great vibes. Maj, y'all are the best. Please keep it up. Please keep up the good content." I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. All right, here we go. There we go. All right. Let's rewind that just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Circulating this picture of this girl with a broken pinky. Yeah, my pinky's broken. It was broken at 12 years old when I tried to fight back, and that didn't work. So there's a lot of parts of my body that pops and locks and shit because a lot of people started tying me up, and I'm really small. If you've ever met me, I'm really, really small. So people used to use me a lot for baby jobs. So people used to use me a lot for party favors. That party favor that I was on the table, I wore wigs to, too.
Cuz, thank you so much for the super chat. That was Cuz said that was me on that table with some let's continue.
So if you want to turn those videos around, I have a wig on for some of those. But yeah, my pinky's broken, and so is my toe pinky. There's a reason for that.
If you're a truther, you need to look up party favor effect as it relates to Diddy's freak-offs.
This is not just one problem. This is decades worth of an issue. You know that, right? Decades. He's one of millions. The party's just been going for forever, and everybody just got there. Hello, and thank you for those who are like, I've been sitting with you this whole time and I believe you. Thank you. You have no idea how much y'all mean to us. There ain't no money there's no price that anybody could put on that to say unconditionally, I believed you since the beginning. Thank you. Because that shit has been my whole entire life. That's all. I don't need any money. I want to go to school. I really want to go to school. It's not even about graduating. It's about the fact that it's the principle of the thing. I can say I did it because all my life I've been illiterate and I've just been a sex slave and I can do all that. No, I could go to school. I could be a grown-ass woman, and I am a woman of my word. I'm a choreographer, and I love kids even though I can't have kids. So if you have met me in this time, I thank you for spending the time that you have with me. Because now that you see all this stuff on Twitter, and now that you see all this stuff on social media, you've met the real me. You've spent time with the real me. You know that I would do anything to keep a child safe. You know that I would do anything to have some peace.
Did she say she was in college for 11 years? Did she say she was at a community college, something like that, for 11 years? Anyway, let's continue.
So if you have met me in this time under the name of justice,
Meet Cancelina. She's a credit ricker. She doesn't know that.
I told y'all that she was she was going by that name when she came out on social media, was Justice. That's what it was.
Canceling older credit cards when they're paid off.
you now have gotten to know me. So whatever you see on social media, thank you for making that decision to say, I seen this and I seen this. And now you can use your brain to see the truth. So we'll be live soon. And we'll also be dropping an affidavit soon. I don't know what's supposed to come from that. I don't even care. It is what it is. So, all insurance holders on standby, please, because I have a feeling this shit is not going to end.
You know the drill.
We're at the starting line of all kind of bullshit again. And hopefully it's not going to pause. Hopefully we're not going to stop. Hopefully it's not going to be a slap on the wrist and then he kills himself and then he sit in the jail cell and everybody goes back to putting their head in the sand. Hopefully people understand that this is not about an election because the election is canceled because everybody is on the list. Let me tell you something. They make sure in those parties that they have blackmail evidence. So if they go down, they taking everybody down with them. I pray to God that this is the day. I pray to God that this is the time, because all the victims deserve some type of justice, and it's just a matter of taking accountability and somebody saying, we are fucking sorry that we didn't hear you guys forever ago. There are people who are dead. There are babies who have lost their lives because nobody was listening. And now everybody, I want to listen. You are late. You're fucking late. I'm glad we're here, but you're late. See y'all soon.
All right, y'all, that's it. The panel is open. If you got any questions, right now would be the time. All right. All right, and while y'all getting y'all questions together, let's give a shout outs to everybody that have been that hit the live chat. Towards the live goal. My head hurts, y'all. Again, YouTube, y'all have been lit today. I really appreciate that energy. Same thing with TikTok, man. Y'all been on fire. Kentet, you said so she can do your parties. What parties? And now y'all hashtag save the food. Well, here we go. Y'all Rumble is starting to cut up. So listen. If y'all got any questions about anything, request to come up right now. Orchard, thank you so much for that. Dayless, thank you so much for that. Let's see, Miss Life Changer, thank you for hitting that title gifter for the hearts. Gemini, thank you so much for your heart meat. Welcome to the Wolf, thank you so much for your roses. And Ruby Ann for the paper cranes. Miss Life Changer, thank you so much for your hearts. Elena, thank you so much for your roses. Seashell, of course, thank you so much. And everybody that has gifted the platform, thank y'all so much. Any questions? All right? Because I don't want you, be like, hey, you didn't. Right now would be the question. I mean, the right time to come up to ask any questions. You said 13 years of community college? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Email that to me so I can play that tonight. Email that to me. Angel Baby said her stories has more holes than Swiss cheese. Yes, Rommel is on the same wave. They over there cutting up now. You said so they're holding on to evidence that could potentially save kids. Yes. According to her, yes. Feel free to come up, Dangerous. And again, shout outs to the moderators, man. Shout out to the fucking moderators. And y'all give a shout outs to Dangerous too, because she come up here and she put a lot on her back when she get up here doing her thing. All right. You said somebody turn your option off. What what you mean somebody? Yeah, she can't come up for some reason, GV. Dangerous. Close the app out and come right back. Uh, like you can't. The only way that is turned off is that either you're a block or they mute you. So I don't. You say you did 3 times. TikTok been acting up. Oh my goodness. Becky. Thank you for the $5 super chat. YouTube is fucking on fire. Thank you, thank you so much, Becky. I really appreciate that. You said as soon as you drop out, your options were taken. Oh my goodness. So hold on, Dangerous. When you hit accept, Lion said, "Have you filed any affidavits?" There's no accept. I'm gonna send it real quick to Mercury. Okay, listen. Hold on, Dangerous. Listen. When you hit to try to come, when you try to come up or say anything, I mean, when you try to hit the request or anything, do it have a date or something? Like, what does it say? You said there are no options. Hold on one second. Fat Boo, thank you so much for clearing it out. You said, Shelly, those of us with eyes can see you're jealous of LaRonda using her own daughters to hurt her. Fat Boo, that is a fact. And thank you for closing out the live goal. Thank you, Fat Boo. That is a fact. Who do I have up here? Misty. Misty, how you doing?
So I'm wondering if there's, you know, in the UK, I was born 33 years ago in Botswana.
Misty, how you doing?
And I've always known the UK to be important and consequential. And
Okay, so while Dangerous is getting, you know what, she said, let me send it to Mercury so she can tell you. He said, there are no questions, just option gift. Hold on. So she's not banned. Something is going on. Because my guest option is on, as you can see. All right, while she's getting that together, y'all, please go. If you got a question right now, it's the perfect time. No, she never filed in the affidavits. They when they got affidavits, print them off the internet, um, and I'm waiting for it to load. Dangerous. Yeah, hold on one sec. We trying to get this together. Anybody else? Hey, again, if y'all ain't got any questions, you know, I mean, I can go ahead and because again, I don't want people to think that we don't take questions over here. Now this crazy woman coming in calling me great value. Talking about, hey, great value. Yeah, something is going on. Uh, yes, everybody on TikTok, just in case we go down, thank you, Jazz. Just in case TikTok go down, make sure y'all go over on YouTube and find me over there and subscribe and follow. Because anytime TikTok go down, there she go. She got it. You can we still live on YouTube and also we're still live on Rumble. Just letting y'all know. Make sure you hit the follow button, but also follow me on YouTube and also Rumble. Just in case TikTok go down, we still over there. All right. What the heck was going on?
See, Doyle said it happened too. So I don't know. It could have just been a glitch in the system. Oh, see, you don't see it either. Okay, so it's everybody. Okay. But I just have
go ahead.
like
Hey, listen.
one logical question. Oh, wait.
Now go. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. What question do you have?
Oh, guys, I got like one logical question. Yeah. So she carries this phone everywhere. Allegedly, everybody else's phone was taken, but hers, yeah. She said that anytime she was in danger, Shelly always protected her. Did she not this week say that when she went into the store, that she ran across her predator and she had a box of eggs? Don't you think that if you would have caught your predator, that you would have took your phone out, at least screamed, shouted, took the phone out, recorded, and been like, oh my gosh, this person did this, that, and third, and the other to me? Why come she said they didn't do nothing at all because if her twin really wanted to get her, she would have had, but they turned around and let him go? Baby, when I tell you I almost threw my phone, I'm telling you, if you really wanted to show something, you want to record the cops all the time. But I'm like, if I really wanted to show something, right, get proof, get attention, all of this, if I go into a store and you're telling me that not one time when you went to the cops, you went to the feds, you went to the government, you went to all these officials, nobody saved you but Shelly, how come when Shelly was standing there in front of your predator, she didn't snatch him up? Oh, okay. I thought it was me. I just wanted to know. What's the Flynn working up by? Oh, but hashtag save the eggs because, they got scrambled in the process of her dropping them on her feet, because of the soap without no sandals. It's kind of funny that she claims to get trafficked at every single solitary age, at every single state, and at every single party. And so, Bitterback woman yesterday, the other day, whatever day it was, 70 years old or whatever, she said, do you have proof that she was where she was at 7, 8, or 9? Well, pick an age. You said you know everything, right? Oh, I do. I believe that what she said is true. I believe her. I stand with her. Okay, what age was she graphic? I don't know. I just know she said it was one of them ages. Baby, then I'm going to need you to get back down in the comment and have several seats, child. Because what is you talking about? Okay? Then GV was like, oh, okay. Well, then how did she get back to her mom? She said, anybody can get trafficked, go back home, take a picture with their mom, and then go back out and get trafficked again. Are you that ass? Are you that ass? So the pimps are just like allowing you to travel like that? Dang. Tell me, woo, I'm learning some new stories every day, honey. I need to figure out what part of CSI, Criminal Investigation, Law and Order, they got that from. Because it sure wasn't from Lifetime Movie Network. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't from BET Uncut either because, them stories was just off the map.
Wait, Dangerous, let me ask you something. Good to see M Reich 44 over on Rumble. He said, "What's up, good people? It's good to see you again. We are new to Rumble, so we still, everything is new on Rumble. All right, Mercury, I see
Thank you.
I see you in the chat on Rumble also too.
Show is, y'all. Both phones. Ow.
I see it. When did she say she ran in the grocery store with the eggs? Well, she said this yesterday.
I know she said that. No, she said that this week though, cause I think it was right before. Oh, I think it was it the same day she It was either the day before they went on, cause they went live on Friday, so I think it was probably like Wednesday, Thursday, one of them days. But last night. It was last night. Well, hell, I ain't been to sleep. I went back on
Wait, y'all, hold on, cause I need to play that video tonight. Was it last night?
Yes, you do. Okay, they said it was last night. Because I showed. Hell nah. I had to go back on Rumble this morning. I didn't even go to sleep after you went to sleep. I went back on Rumble and rewatched the 4-hour one and then the 5-hour one all the way up until you went live. I didn't go to sleep.
Damn, you know what? I got some dedicated people, man. For y'all to sit there and just put that phone down or cut the TV on and just turn it up and rewatch.
I was taking notes like the binder lady. I was taking notes. You saw the novel I posted in Rumble.
I seen it.
Mm-hmm.
I seen it. That was nice. That was nice. You said she's very dedicated. So, okay, did she go live on Instagram or was it 90s on TikTok?
Well, yesterday she went on. Yesterday she was on IG and TikTok at the same time.
So it's 90s. So that means. Let me make sure that video is out. You go ahead and continue Dangerous while I find this, so we can do it for tonight.
Which one? I should have been slinging eggs all over the place if I ran into my abusers. Baby, I would be like GV. I would be hanging over the ceiling, okay? I would have put my trampoline on the moon and I would have bounced back real fast, baby. That snap back game would have been very fast, honey. What you talk about? Talking about something, oh, my mama, my twin would have snatched somebody up. Girl, how she gonna snatch you up? Huh? Yeah, she was on live yesterday. But hell, she always live when we go live. So what does that matter? She got 10 pages. The hell? Yeah, she said she recently ran into him. And they saw him they was at the store. And she was like, oh, my mom. Okay, because when she was talking to Beverly and Dusty, he was talking about, I think because Beverly made some type of comment like, oh, if I was the mother, I wouldn't wait just one day to go look for my daughter. I would have been right up on it. And then Tori was like, oh yeah, my twin right here, she would have snatched them up real quick. If I would have went missing, she would have sent the army after them, yada, yada, yada. And I'm thinking to myself, but you just made a comment that you found your predator, right, at the store, and when she turned around, she was like, "Oh, she froze. She was scared or whatever,"
Is
and she
this it?
dropped the eggs.
Y'all, is this it right here?
That was from yesterday. That was from last night. But that's she was talking about. She was just blabbering. That's the one I didn't show you. She was just blabbering.
I want.
That ain't the one.
This is not the one about the eggs. I need the one about the
Hold on.
eggs. Okay.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can go get it from my other phone.
YouTube and Rumble, y'all. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to figure out the one with the eggs, right? Because I want to be able to do a legit crash out. All right. So I need to make sure I grab egg cartons and all that stuff. All right. You said they stay in our bushes. That's facts. That is facts. No, Nicole, Lionheart is good. Nicole, Lionheart is good. Lionheart, what are you starting up in the chat room? Why are so many people Okay, Lion, are you able to come up? Okay, come on up here. I just sent you a request. Cause you be in here a lot. No, I don't have the video playing, y'all. The video is not playing. It just paused, okay? All right, Lion, what question do you have?
Okay. If this has all happened to her and she's running into her abusers, and that's why I was asking what is the statute of limitations in California, because if you remember in New York, they made the statute of limitations for a longer time. I can't remember what they did. So I don't know what they did in California. That's how they got what's his name? Weinstein.
Okay, so hold on.
Okay.
Statute
Remember
of
New
limitations.
York case?
Statute of limitations
So
for what? For what?
So if she's got all these alleged accusations against her mother
Right.
and this Derwin and all these people, why have she not filed any formal affidavits? Because you can go in and sign a formal affidavit. You know what I'm saying? So if
Well, so
this is the
again,
question people should start asking themselves when they're listening to her, is what I'm trying to say,
right,
GV.
right.
You catching my drift without actually saying, hello,
Mhm.
hello. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Well, again, in a lot of states, I know the Supreme Court changed. I forgot what
Well,
case. What?
New York
Well,
changed their laws.
well,
New
well.
York changed
The
the
only way.
statute of limitation.
What they
But I,
did, they got there from. So the Supreme Court will have to put out a case, right? And then your states is the one that will change their laws off their particular case. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They did that for Weinstein. That's how they nailed Weinstein in New York case. And I know that, and Weinstein was also, do you remember who he was? The producer?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So he had cases in California too. So I don't know. I don't think California changed their laws, but even still, if she was with Shelley and Shelley was supposedly her social worker, okay, why wouldn't Shelley have put these accusations on and filed formally if she was the social worker?
Because
So
if you notice, Lion, see again, that's a great question because look at it like this: Shelly have been going around the internet and also telling Tory that you can't trust the police, right? You can't trust nobody with a badge. The way
yes,
you
and I
spoke.
have.
Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And the way you're supposed to file an affidavit is to get one. You're supposed to swear to it, and have a detective to pick up on the case, right?
Exactly. You
So
can walk right into a police station and file an affidavit.
that is correct. So, but just printing one off the
So
internet.
Shelley, though,
Go ahead.
but Shelley, okay, part of her job as a CPS employee worker, social worker, if she, if and Allie, Tori, whatever, said that she was telling Shelley about what was happening to her. Okay, where is the paperwork that Shelley should have been filing? Where's that?
Oh, okay. I see where you going
That's
with
her
that.
duty. They're like a school teacher. If they're being told about abuse, they are obligated to report.
Yeah,
Obligated.
absolutely.
Okay, so where's all those documents?
Well, so we showed the
They can
document.
settle this very quickly. They could. All she has to do is furnish those documents. Where are they?
Well, so the documents that she put out online, especially on their website, when they did this All About Us documentary series that they put on their website, and they always talk about they got affidavits and all that bullshit, or they got the CPS reports. Those are the reports that Shelly typed up and tried to submit. But of course, they told her, hey, you need to stop. You becoming over obsessive with this young lady. Why do you want her so bad? You know what? You moving like a predator. You need to back up. Move away. So Shelly, all that shit she typed up, she kept it, and that's what she's handing out around to everybody else, saying, hey, look here go the CPS reports. But it's not CPS, those are her reports. So she can't report because those reports she was putting out was lies. So, but that's a great question.
Well, I mean, these are questions that people should be asking. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Because don't squawk on one end of your mouth that you want justice for the children, and then you're not doing your duty to report. She knows about all these other kids where the you know where's the affidavits about those kids?
That is correct.
You know what I'm saying?
That is
You
correct.
know,
At least help them out, right? At least,
I mean, not every single person in law enforcement is a pedo.
no, no,
So
no,
it's
no, it don't even work like that. The
so
image that
that
they
to
put
me.
out. Come on, man.
No, but
Come
that
on,
to
man.
me though, GV, it raised big red flags to me when she said that.
Yeah,
Because I spoke to her about this. I spoke to her about, I was going to try to get her help. And boy, she didn't want any part of that. And I'm like, okay, but just my spidey senses rose up and I started listening to her more and more and more. And she does talk about law enforcement, how you can't trust them.
right.
And I'm like, well, that's not true. I know that for a fact. That's not true. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's
So
just
yeah.
it's
So
sad.
it's kind of like, that yeah, I just think people should ask themselves these common sense questions. And all if this was true, then there should be, then why aren't you on a trail blazing for justice?
That is
If all
correct.
this was true, I'd be shouting it from the damn rooftops.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Filing
absolutely.
affidavits and speaking to lawyers. I wouldn't be getting on TikTok, or whatever, uh, you know, squawking out of one side of your mouth, but
Absolutely.
yet pulling information that you can get that people are, there's this one guy now talking about, uh, oh my God, Trump. Have you heard about that guy, Sasha? Ay, ay, ay.
Oh yeah,
So,
Sasha. Yeah,
so I
yeah.
don't know. I don't know if this type of,
What,
so it's sad though, because, you can hear her, I can feel her emotion when she was crying about going to school. So maybe
yeah.
she's like got Stockholm syndrome or something,
Well,
possibly, GV. You know what I mean?
yeah, I'm going to deal with that when I have at least a somewhat of a break with this right here, because I was asked to cover Sasha. I was asked to cover that. So
Well, that is just, I couldn't even listen to all of it because it's like, I just couldn't.
yeah.
I couldn't listen to it
Um,
because it was just, I don't know.
I, I
I
got
don't
you.
even want to go down that trail because it might start another trail that I don't want to go down, GV. You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
well,
So I'm going to stay clear of that.
listen. I'm already in there. I'm already in there. I'm
Yeah, I
already
don't know.
in that rabbit hole.
It's like, what
Uh,
is this now? Some type of epidemic that people are going to start, telling these stories, and It's it's dangerous though. You know what I'm saying?
It
It's not
is.
good.
It is
So if you're
again.
going to go down that path, you better have that ass to back it up, is what I'm saying.
That is
You know
correct.
what I mean?
I mean,
Yeah,
again, that they're confident putting this stuff out on social media, and
that's
so
right. You should be able to have documentation to back your ass up.
that is right.
And or I would be, talk about defamation and slander. you know I mean, maybe this is why they don't have anything. I don't understand the whole thing. It's like, why aren't you helping to give this girl a life? You adopted her,
That
and
is
now
correct.
what? You got her on the run, scared to damn death.
That
She
that
ca- she wants to go to school. You could hear it in her that she wants a life, and the Shelley's got her so brainwashed about all the.
that
They
is
got to be
correct.
on the run, and it's too much, man.
Yeah,
And I
absolutely.
feel bad for her, but I think like she's got Stockholm syndrome or something. Something just doesn't click with this whole thing.
Yeah, well,
You know,
it comes to a point. It comes to a point to where, again, I could see if she was under the age of 18. Hell, I could see if she was 18. I could see if she was 19. I would give her a pass if she was 25. But this woman is about to be 32 years old, and
and
get
she
and
still hasn't given her a life.
yeah, that's right.
You know what I'm
But
saying? She's been in her life for how long,
but
GV?
and
Remember, she's been in her life for a long time. Then why have you not guided her anywhere but on the
she's
run
not.
and living in fear?
She's
You're
not.
fucked up.
That is correct. Well, if you got a message for Shelly, what message would you relate? I mean, would you relate to her?
I would tell her that you have no business trying to guide anyone if this is a direction that you've driven a victim, a so-called victim. You've not given her any direction. You support her in what? Support her in what? To continue down the path of abuse? What? And don't even get me started because it's really kind of sick. It's really kind of sick.
Well, we don't want you getting your blood pressure up, okay? Because you ain't finna blame nothing on me. All right?
No,
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 you
I
ain't
just
blaming no, because I can't come to you to give you help or your blood pressure medication. I can't help.
I'm fine. It's just though I felt her emotion in that part right there, EGV. I
Absolutely.
felt her emotion. I felt it. And I
Absolutely.
thought that, and there's something deep and dark is going on with that. She's
Yeah.
got Stockholm syndrome for sure, I think. And if Shelley's been drumming this shit in her head since she was young, and on and on and on and on and on, and she's got her isolated. That who else do they interact with? Just her.
Right.
So this is deep and dark, man.
It is.
And
It is.
yeah,
It is. That's why when I get off this live, I'll be like, whoo, like, whoo, because most of us we know, uh, we know the methods that she's using on Tori, and again, it's just this is why. I mean, it's a telltale, right? Every time Tori go live, or you can see it in her eyes. You can feel it coming through the screen every time she open up her mouth. And you talking about just that energy alone itself is just it does a lot to this area up in here. That's why I have to make sure, and y'all have to make sure that y'all clean the area around you every time I even hit the live button with this shit right here. Cause ain't nothing, man, ain't nothing nice about it. Hold on one second, sweetheart. Miss Outlaw, how you doing? I'm finna go grab me some
Hey,
snacks.
GB.
Hey, sweetheart, what you got?
GB, I just wanted to say to this young lady below me, first of all, Tori was never adopted. Shelly Carter will not do anything for my daughter except for what she's been doing since she kidnapped her. So Shelly Carter is a predator. So you can't expect anything from a predator, but for a predator to be every meaning of the word predator, kidnapper, child molester. That's what Shelly Carter is. But Tori, I'm gonna say this to you. I'm working on it. I got some great news, GV, today. Um, Tori, I'm on my way. I'm just on my way to you. Shelly Carter, you will be locked up real soon. So run, God damn it. You will be picked up, Shelly Ray Carter. You, your coat, Dustin, Beverly, I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Do
You are a
not
predator.
put it on the internet. All right. Do not put it on the internet.
That's all I'm gonna say, GB. That's it. I'm so excited about info that I received today for my daughter. Tori, as your mother, I'm coming for you. Shelly Ray Quarter, I want your ass locked up. You, your code, Beverly, Dustin, you're going to regret ever mentioning my name. You're going to regret ever posting the fake CPS reports. You're going to regret that shit. And I can show you better than I could tell you. There was no good that came out of this because, again, Shelly Ray Carter is a kidnapper. She is a predator. She kidnapped my daughter. And from 15 and a half years old, since she's had my child, she took her from placement. This is what she's been doing with my daughter. Tori, you have been in public freely. Okay. And you should be able, in my eyesight, in my opinion, I would think you should be able to walk away from this predator. So I don't feel like you're not able to remove yourself from this predator. This is why me, as your mother, being that you're not standing as a 32-year-old woman as of February 15th, you're not taking that stand. You haven't taken that stand. And and I'm pretty sure it's because you've been with this predator, Shelly Ray Carter, and her cult, and all that has been done to you. We're going to find these babies. I'm on some shit today, baby. And I'm telling you right now, it's on. I want the whole world to hear me. Everybody that's listening, I can show you. I will show you better than I could tell you. I'm not here to prove a point. I'm just saying my daughter, along with her predator, they put all this shit on social media worldwide. So guess what? My response to what Shelly Ray Carter, you predator, what you've done to my daughter, my family, it will be not just on worldwide social media. It's going to be seen on people's news channels very, very soon. I got you, Shelly. I got you, Shelly Ray Carter. You told my daughter, oh, your mama don't give a shit. She not coming. She's not going to do nothing. She's too dumbfounded and scared. Shelly Ray Carter, I got something for your ass, chick. Just hold on. Hold on. And again, wherever you are, keep running. I got you. I got you. I'm allowing my anger. I'm gonna allow my frustration, my everything, this roller coaster ride, Shelly Ray Carter, that you have placed my family and I on. I'm going to allow it to go to work real hard on you. I want you picked up before the month of February is over with. Okay, Shelly Ray Carter, because you have broken so many laws, and you know you have. Get your binder and shit ready. Get all your paperwork and your affidavits ready, because I'm coming for you. I want you arrested. I want to see you arrested for kidnapping my daughter from placement. You told her to lie on her mama, her daddy, her sisters, her family to get my child in the CPS system so you could kidnap her, Shelly Ray Carter. Girl, you better be able to prove every damn lie you put out here on this social media. Dustin and Beverly, Miracle, I'm on my way. That's all I had to say, GV. I'm on the road. I got some things going on. GV, I just had to pull over and say this because, again, I'm not going to allow anyone to say that my child was not kidnapped, because she was. She was removed from placement by a predator. This predator, Shelly Ray Carter. And she's had my child on this social media, rugged up every video that you put out here on Tori, Shelly, Rainey. Oh my God, Rainey, I thank you so much. Rainey, a lot of stuff you put out here, baby, it helped me a lot today. You, GV, Edie, oh my God, you guys just don't know how much I appreciate you, because I'm feeling real good today. Today was my day. My justice is on the way, y'all. It's on the way. And we going to bring down this cult, and we doing it together. And I promise you guys, I'm going to show social media worldwide, nationwide, exactly what I'm talking about. I'm about to take this bitch down. GV, I'm done. I got to go. I'll talk to y'all later. You guys don't understand that I love you and appreciate your support. I love the normal, healthy-minded, grown people that have seen this shit for what it truly is. For what it truly is. This is a predator that has had my daughter. Tori, you have said and done some things that have truly hurt me down to my bloodstream, my veins, my bones. But I'm coming for you still, my child. And whatever the legal laws decide to do with you, Tori, it will be in your best interest versus what Shelly Carter and her cult has done for you and what you've allowed these people to do for you so far. Yes, you're an adult now, Tori, but guess what? You're not standing as one. So mama coming. Watch and see what I tell you. Dustin, Beverly, whatever content creator, be careful what you clip and post at this point. Just giving you some good advice. Because your ass is already in some legal trouble. And this is not a threat. It's a fucking promise. Again, I love y'all. I got to get back on this road. I just had to pull over and say what I just said and let you all know that I'm on my way to take Shelly Ray Carter down. And I don't know what the system going to do to my child, but hey, it'll be better than what you've been doing, sitting in the car, talking all this crazy shit that Shelly Ray Carter tells you to spit just sitting in a car. Throughout the day, throughout the night, sitting with people like Miracle Sims, like Dustin, like Beverly, like these cult folks, all these people that she introduced you to, and you just been out here just on one, Tori. I'm not going to let you stay out here like this. And I want everybody to pay for slandering and hurting my family. The slander, the defamation, the cyberbullying, the everything. You will pay legally by law for fucking with my family. Shelly, you done fucked around and found out. I can show you, and I will show you. Better than I could tell you. I'm a woman of my word. You wouldn't come to court. I told you, Shelly, I'm not going to play this game with you. I scheduled 3 court dates and spent a lot of money. And Shelly, your ass wouldn't come to court. You were aware of the court dates. Tori, you were aware of the court dates. And you wouldn't come to court. You got an invitation from me, your mother, Tori, that this chick told you, Shelly Ray Carter told you to tell the world that we've been so foully. All that you said, I'm trying to watch my mouth on this social media. So I got you a court date. I paid for it and invited you to court to bring it all to court. You don't want to do that. So your ass getting ready to be picked up. It's not hard to find you, Shelly Ray Carter. Tori, not at all. Not at all. All right, I'm good.
Hi, mommy. I just want to tell you, one, I love you so much. One, I just speak the peace of God over you because I know, one, like parent to parent, whether or not I've had 6, 1, 2, or 3, a true parent will understand how this is the most, utmost disrespectful level of betrayal that you could ever possibly think of. So I can even hear the shakiness in your spirit. And one, I want you to take a deep breath. I want you to not even drive until you have gathered yourself and your spirit is calm. At this point, you're not alone anymore. My dad said the greatest gift that I have is to not respond. And the only way that you cannot respond or react is if you don't see it. You don't need to read any more comments. You don't need to defend yourself. You don't need to defend what you're going to do for the sake of yourself, your family, and your daughter, whether or not you disown her or not. She's still your daughter at the end of the day. Whether you choose to go through with court or not, that's your decision. You don't owe anybody any type of answer, response, or proof or receipt. That is your family. At the beginning and the end of the day, we can turn this camera off. You're still living it. This is your life. Everybody else is sitting on display like this is a TV show or another series of Tyler Perry. But at the end and the beginning of the day, this is your life. This is your sanity. This is your feelings. This is your spirit. This is your baby. This is somebody that you birthed out. This is somebody that chose to be rebellious. This is somebody that has admitted to running away, admitted to being on drugs, admitting to want to live that life, admitted to if it happened again, she would do it all over again, admitted that she wanted to be somewhere else. We know that after everything that we have learned about you, we know that you did not abandon your child. We know that you went out your way to try to find her, locate her, help her, save her, even in the midst of that do not resuscitate gag order. It doesn't matter the threats that they are doing. We do not have to stoop to their level and go tit for tat because you have legal proof and you have a legal army behind you. So all of these little shenanigans and throwing fits and trying to get your attention and watching you react, watching your blood pressure, they're enjoying that. That's a little kid who didn't get their way and is throwing a tantrum. You don't have to respond to every tantrum. The last time I checked, when my 2-year-old decided to try to fall down in the store, I said, you want to go to the bathroom? Because that'll be the first and last time you throw yourself on this ground and make me look like a fool. You represent me. But at the end of the day, when I show you the way, you will never be able to say you were not taught. Everything that you do, there is a repercussion behind your decision. So I want you to breathe. I want you to relax, and I want you to know to stand still and know that you are not alone. You are safe. We know that you are a phenomenal woman, a phenomenal mother, and you don't have to prove that to anything that anybody says, because at the end and the beginning of the day, you can beat them on the head on a bull with a stick, and they're going to believe what they want to believe. Why? Because it's trauma bonding. They found somebody that's standing and that has a platform, who's abusing it, but has a platform that they can live vicariously through and tell their story, even if it's real to her and it's not real to Tori. They're able to have somebody to stand in the gap for them. You know what I mean?
I appreciate you saying that, but here's the thing. What you not gonna do to me, Mr. Outlaw, myself, my daughters, what you not gonna do is disrespect me illegally and think that it's okay. That's
Right.
what
I
you're
agree
not
with
gonna
that.
do. It
I
will
agree.
be a lesson learned.
I
This
agree
will
with
be a
that.
lesson learned for so many people. That's the only point that I'm making. This is going to be a lesson learned before you think you could get your ass up on this social media. That's for anybody with whatever situation it could be. This is going to be a lesson learned when you think you could use this worldwide social media to try to slander and hurt and attack anyone.
Miss Outlaw.
I'm gonna prove to them that they made the wrong move. And Shelly Ray Carter, what you're not gonna do, Shelly Ray Carter, is get away with what you have done. All of the stalking, chick. You kidnapped my daughter and you destroyed her. You lied and you had my child lie and you had my daughters taken away from me. These are memories that will haunt me until I am till my last day. My last day. And I'm just letting Shelly Ray Carter know, being that this is the only way that she will hear me for now. That this is the only way that because I know this chick is listening. So I'm letting Shelly Ray Carter and her cult and everybody else that came to stand and support the slander, the disrespect, the lies, every illegal fucking move that she made with or without my daughter, Shelly Ray Carter. We gonna rewind back to this very moment right here. Your ass gonna be sitting in the penitentiary watching this and listening to this, Shelly Ray Carter. You gonna feel this very day right here at 2:26 p.m. my time on this Monday of January 26, 2026. You're gonna understand who Miss Outlaw is, chick. Because had I seen this some years ago, this would have been over with. But this right here, This rolled out the way it was supposed to ride out. Shelley Ray Quarter, this was supposed to go this long here, and it's about to end. That's the I'm not here to convince nobody to believe in who I am as a woman, as a mother, as a grandmother. I'm someone's daughter. I'm someone's auntie. I'm someone's sister. Okay. I'm not here to prove and hope and believe and trust that somebody is going to believe me. I'm not here for that. I'm too damn old to be seeking out attention. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to tell you all and everybody around the world that has been paying attention to this damn predator and this code and my daughter that I'll be damned if I let them get away with this. This will be a lesson learned for the next person that choose to try to pull some shit like this right here on worldwide social media. This is to all the parents out there. I have raised 6 daughters. My girls are grown. Like I said, I got a daughter damn near 40. My babies are 23. In the midst of that, the rest of my kids, mid-20s, mid-30s. I don't raise my kids. I did my job. My time was up at 18. I was able to go back to me. But as you guys can see, here I am dealing with my soon-to-be 32-year-old daughter. I'm not doing this for nobody but me and my family. And I'm here to prove a point. And I'm here to prove to all the parents out there, all the teenage kids out there that want to give your parents a hard time. Parents, I'm letting you know, watch your kids. I don't give a damn if it's elementary school, to the middle school, to the high school, to the colleges. Let your kids know. Watch your kids, especially the babies when they are out here in these elementary schools and the middle schools and the high schools. Please always know everything that look good doesn't mean it's always good. I'm thinking that I spent a lot of money moving into a brand new area, brand new schools. Everything looks healthy and normal and quiet and peaceful. You know, not that I didn't think that predators would be around, but you couldn't have never told me this was going to be my situation. My situation back then in 2006 to 2009, you could have never told me my children were going to be taken away from me by Child Protective Services. Not when I'm being the mother that I'm supposed to be. Not when I'm being the woman and the mother and the father and Tori's aunties, uncles, cousins. I'm being grandparents. I'm being everything that I am supposed to be to my children. You couldn't have never told me that Child Protective Services, crooked asses, was going to come take my daughters from me. You couldn't have never told me that a true life for real predator, something out of a goddamn movie. You couldn't have never told me that a predator like Shelley Ray Quarter was scoping me out and watching me like a predator and waiting on that good time to roll up and roll in and snatch up my kids. You could have never told me this was going to be me. You couldn't have never told me that I was going to have to sit and so many policemen and detectives and private investigators and courts and shit, spending money, standing up in court, seeing things that I don't care to see. This is why I don't break no laws. I follow all legal rules. I've never been arrested. I've never been on drugs. I've never been an alcoholic. I've never been out there promiscuous on the street. I've never done those things. I never cared to do any of these things. I just wanted the best for me and my daughters. And I felt like I was doing right and still know that I was doing right by my girls. And look what happened. A predator still got a hold of my daughter and she destroyed her. But God has the last say so. God has the last say so. Tori, I'm telling you as your mother, I'm angry. I'm hurt. I'm frustrated. But I'm still coming for you. I'm not coming to hurt you. I'm coming to help you. And I'm coming to show you that this will be a lesson learned for you. And hopefully one day you can stand up and admit you're wrong. Hold yourself accountable for your involvement. If you do, you do. You don't, you don't. All I know is that I guided you to do right by yourself. I guided you as your mother, Tori Tashina Outlaw, to do right by yourself. I tell my girls all the time, once you hit a certain age, you're not doing it for me. It's going to be about you now. Same thing my parents told me before they left this world. You got to want the best for yourself. I could want it for Tori all day long. But if Tori doesn't want it for herself, if neither one of my daughters don't want the best for themselves, then it defeats the purpose. There's no need for me to continue on trying to convince you to be good to you, to be healthy to you. Tori, this is not healthy, sweetheart. This has never, ever been healthy to you. It's not healthy to be inside of a vehicle with this predator. I'm looking at, like I said, she got coverings up. Who put coverings up to their vehicle windows, driving around and sitting where they've been sitting? Who does that? Because that's what you were doing, Shelly Ray Carter, when you were sitting around March Middle School, when you were sitting around Mountain View Middle School and Valley View High School. You were sitting around just like that, Shelly Ray Carter, with coverings up to your window, calling these kids up to your car, getting out the car, portraying to be somebody that you have never been. It's your time, Shelly. You don't see it? It's slowly crumbling for you, chick. It has slowly crumbled for you. And the crumbling is damn near completed. You about to shatter in a minute. You fuck with the wrong woman. The wrong one, Shelly Ray Carter. I see this as God just wanted me to raise my kids and then come back and get the other one. I could look at it that way. There's many ways I could look at why this went on so long. Because I had other kids to raise. But I'm going to say it to you, Tori, and I'm going to keep saying it to you till I can't say it to you any longer. But I will not be speaking to you on this social media like this. I will say this to your face. I will say this to you in person, Tori Tashina Outlaw. I'm there for you. I'm there for you. No matter how angry, how hurt I am, I'm there for you. You took me on a roller coaster ride, my child. But I'm not letting up on you. I'm not going to do that. You know why I'm not going to do that, Tori? Because that's what the predators want me to do. They want me to give up on you. Shelly Carter, you want me to go away. You want me to. This is why you have sat on Dustin and Beverly's channel and spoke all this foul, disrespectful shit, the slander to me. Shelly, I'm not going nowhere. I'm coming for you, chick. Because you need to be locked up. You don't need to be out here in society around people's kids and the schools and dance schools. You do not need to be free, Shelly Ray Carter. You are a monster and you need to be locked the fuck up. And I'm going to make sure they lock your ass up for what you did to my daughter, my family. I'm going to lock you up, Shelly Ray Carter. But people, please, again, I will say this as many times as I can say it to as many people that will listen. Watch your kids. Watch them. Watch them for as long as they'll listen to you. Let them know. You don't go nowhere with nobody. When you pick your babies up, you ask them, did anybody walk up to you today that you've never seen before? Nobody approached you today, right? You let your kids know, don't go in these bathrooms because they alone by themselves, especially, come on, people, when we out in public, I've seen parents in Walmart sending their kids to the bathroom by themselves. And you never know who's lurking. You never know when there's a Shelly Ray Carter in their coat lurking, waiting to snatch up your baby. Watch your kids. Drive the neighborhoods. Circle around. Now we know to look for people like Shelly Ray Carter that got coverings up to the windows. You a predator, chick. You're a predator. And I want to come to you. We're going to stand face to face again. Once again, Shelly Ray Carter. I want your ass plastered on every news channel. Not just this social media. So, Tori, I've told you before. I don't know how much it would help you, my child. But if you're able to walk away from these people, do it as soon as possible. As soon as possible, Tashina. Because I'm not letting this go. I'm not letting it go at all. But this year will be over with. This is the end of it. 2026 is going to kill this shit. All this shit that you and Shelly Ray Carter did is over. It is over. Again, guys, I could go on and on with this, but I'm not here to convince anyone, you know, who I am and what I've been to my kids. I don't have to. I raised my daughters, and they were raised very well, especially coming from a single Black woman. They were raised very well. Because you got the negative, racist, white assumptions out here, like I said, where, you know, Black women is too stupid, especially a Black woman like me that has 6 daughters. No, my girls were raised. They were raised very well by me. With the help of blessings, they were raised. Tori, you know better. You know better. I believe it's still in there. You know better. You know that this is not healthy for you. You should have been working. You should have been like your sisters on somebody's job right now at your age in your own place, doing your own thing, whether you were married or not, whether you have children or not. Tori, you were not supposed to be with this predator riding around. This chick has constantly been breathing down your neck since you were in the 6th grade. 6th grade, Tori, and you're getting ready to be 32 years old. But again, you got a mama. You have a mother, Tori, that still give a fuck. I care enough to come and get you and place you in a position that would be much healthier for you than where you're at right now. All I could do is guide you at this point, Tori, because of your age. Do you have the behavior of a 32-year-old grown-ass woman? No, babe. That's not there. But I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you hopefully get there. Okay? You in my prayers, Tashina. And I'm coming for you. So you can continue to keep slandering your mama, lying on your mama. How is it helping you? It's not helping you at all, Tashina. It's just destroying you. Little by little, Tashina, it's destroying you. Thank you once again, GV. Appreciate you letting me speak.
All right, thank you so much for that, Miss Outlaw. Very well said. Miss Life Changer, how you doing? Not Life Changer, Shay. Shay, how you doing? Shay ass went to sleep. Shay. God damn it, Shay. Shay. All right, Shay, thank you so much for coming up here to not to say anything. Good job. Let me do this for her, y'all. Danger, is there anything else you want to say? He said, "Oh, you miss me, GB." Anything you like to say? Dangerous, dangerous ass. God damn it, dangerous. Somewhere doing something dangerous.
Oh no, no, I'm going through the videos to find the one that you asked about the egg. So I'm going back through the Rumble. So
Okay,
I'm doing my investigation.
I appreciate
Did you
it.
get what I sent you?
Yeah. Well, the one that you sent me, it was through another So it said that the content, one of them you sent me was, it said the content is in violation of our policy and been permanently blocked. And then the other one you sent
Oh
me
Lord.
on from Mo's page, it said it's unavailable. So you got to
The one just right now?
well, you sit there at yeah, about 20 minutes ago. Um,
No, the one right now. I just sent you one right now.
no,
This, let me see. I'm gonna put a heart bite. You don't see, no, I'm gonna put an alert. You don't see this one?
okay, yeah, yeah, the one you sent is it's not available. I
Okay, hold on.
can
Okay,
you
hold on. Huh?
can you email me the link? I can get it better
Um,
that way.
you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I got a better way.
Yeah, it's not. Wow. Okay, so okay, I got that from you. Um, so dangerous. She look like she got me blocked.
Okay, I got better. Just text that one for me and I got you.
Okay, gotcha.
All right.
All right. Listen. Thank y'all. So you said all I need is how can I help being an older black woman. I say hold on. All I need is how I can help being an older black woman. I saved it for my children, but there, if you need me, LaRonda, or rest, but I'm still willing. All right, so check this out. Oh, Michelle, thank you so much for joining the membership. That's what I'm talking about, Michelle. Um, Cat Brew, do me a favor. Email me, and I'll send you some information. All right, send email me, and I will send you some information. Michelle, welcome to the party. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the got doggone party. Shout out to Michelle. Let's see what Shay have to say.
Oh, I sent it. Now I sent it. I downloaded and sent it. It's 30 seconds. Sorry.
Okay, I'm not sure what happened. Hi, everybody.
No, it's alright. You
Hey,
know,
Mama.
sometimes Cricket would do that.
No, I don't have cricket.
Ain't nothing
Thank
wrong
you
with
very
it.
much. It's your shiny milk dud head, GP. Anywho, Mama Outlaw. Mama, I love you. I just wanted to, let you know that you are loved here. You are supported. We have your back 100 million fold. Anything that we can do, we will do. As I said before, I'm praying for all of you. I'm praying for the girls and even still Tori, and as I said before, God is going to move sooner than later. And all of this is going to come to an end. GP.
You know what?
Everything that they sow, they have to reap. And this
Amen.
is the season. This is
Yes.
the season for your rest. This is the
Yes.
season for your restoration. So
Yes.
just know that. Just know
Yes.
that. Live in that, claim it, and we all are doing the same for you.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You know, I
You're
I
very
feel
welcome.
I feel loved here. I really do. I feel the love here. I feel the support here. I feel the trust here. You know, this man right here, this brother, this man right here, GV, I can't. I can't, man.
She said something about
This
my
man
bald
has
head, so
had me. GV has had me laughing and crying at the same time, man. This dude, oh my
Yes, same here.
You know,
Same.
I gotta say, fine and dangerous. I can't call you no fine and dangerous. I gotta call. I guess I'll call you my niece, like Don, because I just can't acknowledge you as fine and dangerous. I mean,
The
the
reason why
fine
she
is
got
there, but I can't do the
Miss
fine, the dangerous part.
Miss Outlaw, the reason why she got dangerous is because she was live one night, uh, boiling some water. She had her phone sitting down, and she walked to her kitchen, and she was boiling some water, and she burned the damn water. She
How you
burned
burn
the
water?
damn
Burn
water
do that.
while she live. So she was like, "Look, y'all, I'm about to scrape the burnt marks off the water." So she was in the sink scraping all the black charcoal off the top of the water. So she added danger to her. Y'all think I'm bullshitting? I'm not lying.
Wait a minute. Wait, how did the water even get to the point where it had crust on it that you could scrape off?
Because it was a guy. It was a guy named Lil Daryl in the box was trying to try to get at her.
Tyler. It's Tyler.
Say my name no Dura. Like Ricky Smiley. My name no Dura. y'all gotta bring that
Hell
part up for
no.
Ricky
Hell
Smiley.
no.
My name no Dura.
Yeah, Tyler.
GB to put the Jerome wig on because I called him a bald head. Look, ain't
I
nothing
thought he
wrong
was
with
gonna
bald
grab the
head.
toupee. So hashtag save the wigs. Hell. We all
Save
gonna
the
have wigs at this
toupees.
point. We're gonna all go bald headed. God dang. Hell no.
But Lucy, I gotta tell you, I got your message. I appreciate it. It was really heartfelt. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you so
ma'am.
much.
1000%.
Yeah, I needed that, and I just thank you for caring. I really appreciate that. I thank you all for caring. You know, I mean, my daughter is out here. You all seen it, front row seats. You know, so many people all around the world has seen it. So I want everybody all around the world, everybody that's been paying attention, I want you all to see me, along with your support and your help, take this predator down off my child.
Yep, and
ma'am.
prevent her from going after any others. Her days are numbered. This shit over with, and she gonna regret it. We ain't gonna stop. We keeping our foots on y'all MF and next. Just know that and be ready. Cause it's not gonna. We not gonna let up.
No, since her favorite song is "Lace Up Your Boots." Hell no. we all
Hey.
saddled up, okay? We all ready. Here, we ready.
That's right. Cause you picked the wrong mama to mess with, and real mama bears don't play about their cubs, and I don't care. If I call my mama right now, I'm 36 years old. If I told her something happened, I gotta leave my apartment, guess what? She gonna take me and my daughter in, no question. Whether it's a box or a mansion, I know that for a fact. And I
you
know
know
that
what?
for a fact for you, Mama
And
Outlaw,
that's
because I could feel your spirit. We're
Yo,
one
and
and the same.
that's what blows me. I just turned 35 and I'm still scared of my mama. I'm still scared to even remotely look her up and down and size her up like she a child. Like, this generation is mad disrespectful. To be able to cuss at your mama or dad, talk to them any type of way, talk back, be able to even think you finna buck at them. Like, this generation is like, it like literally like blows my high, because I'm still afraid to get whoopings by my own mama, and I'm 35. You feel me? And I got a whole kid. Like, I would never even think to remotely, even if I got some type of personal feeling, to ever go out and not only exploit, harass, but disrespect, dishonor my legacy or my bloodline, or just, you know what I'm saying? Like, my own family. That's crazy to me. So no, not one time will we ever reduce, take away, or minimize what you going through whatsoever. Cause I'm blown. This generation is mad disrespectful. Like,
But this is the lesson. This is the lesson that they need to get it right.
The hell with that
because
lesson.
we're not going to stand for
listen,
it. We're going to.
Ain't nobody gonna
make
state
them
the
wrong.
obvious. Ain't nobody gonna state the obvious here. So nobody ain't gonna say. Nobody ain't gonna say nothing.
What's the obvious, GB? I'm almost scared to ask.
Since
Because I never know what's coming.
I'm just saying, since she want to get up here and talk about people bald heads, ain't nobody gonna say why the hell she's standing in her profile picture with this damn cell phone up. I can't stand when people take pictures for with their profile picture and they got their cell phone in the picture.
But it's not blocking my face.
It is. It is.
No, it's not.
Remove that cell phone. Just remove it.
where Gary's cigarette at? You gotta add the cigarette. You gotta add Gary's cigarette too.
Mike, that was funny.
Gary.
Mike, that might.
Gary's cigarette. He was doing the same thing.
Oh, thank you for the flower. I
He's doing the
appreciate you,
same
beautiful.
thing.
Look here, y'all. Listen, y'all. I'm hungry. We'll be back in just in a few hours. It's 4:51 my time. We'll be back in just a few hours, y'all. Let me give me something to eat. And again, listen. Y'all have been fucking amazing today. All right. Miss Outlaw, it's great to hear that news. But
Yes, congratulations.
the
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
if anybody can find that video with Tori talking about that she was running down the street with some fucking egg, this egg shit, please email it to me. Please email it to me. All right.
I'm gonna work on it when you spin around in the chair and eat pizza. No, it's fine.
You know I do it. So, so listen, y'all. Do not forget to follow us on YouTube. You can catch all the replays on YouTube and also on Rumble. All right. Dangerous, thank you again. Miss Outlaw, thank you again. Shay, cell phone, thank you for you coming up here and being a great sound, a great
No
voice.
problem.
And
Thank you for having me.
it's no problem. You and that damn cell phone. So
You know what? I'm gonna change it just for you.
You brought that on yourself because I ain't say nothing all these months. I ain't saying nothing. All right. And Fat Boo, I got something for you when I come back because she said great vibes, your baldy locks. Gotcha. All right. I'm gonna remember that. Comment. When I come back, I got something for you. All right. So thank y'all. Everybody, y'all been great. Y'all been awesome. Dangerous. We'll keep in contact, DM. Hopefully we get that video and we're gonna go from here. All right, y'all. Our moderators, everybody, thank y'all so much. Please be back in a few hours. All right. This your boy Great Vibes on 10 for the win. Y'all have a good afternoon.
Rolling is great vibes on 10 for the win. Hold it up.
Love y'all. See you later.
Throw a 10 in the chat. Throw a 10. Great vibes. Where the real ones at? Where the real ones at? Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yeah. When the combo gets deep, we don't shy. Truth hits hard, but the love stays high. Got the chat going up. Time to begin. Great vibes on 10 for the win. 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 Drop your 10. Drop your 10. Let's tune in. Like a share. Like a share. Check in. Check in. It's great vibes on 10 for the win. Heavy stones get lifted. Mindset free. Great vibes flowing through this energy. Talk deep, stay kind, feel the aftermath. Cause great vibes always here to make you laugh. Heavy stones get lifted, mindset free. Great vibes flowing through this energy. Talk deep, stay kind, feel the aftermath.